strong, can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and Jada just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The stir that or Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
You got a choice every day what that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Oh, what a move by Sharp. Counted a foul.
B-R-O-O-K-L.
Yo, pardon, man. I be trying to find the button before Jock Vaughn part come on, man. I apologize for that. Yo, chilling. Yo, shout out to John. Shout out to Iceman. Shout out to Nets fans. We the best fans. Shout out to Dennis Milton, Quest One. J1, he alright. You know what I'm saying? He a Knicks fan, but he alright. Shout, you know what I mean? Thanks, Quest One. He said, love the intro. Shout out to Ray LM in the building. I'm going to give my thoughts on this real quick. Then we're going to move around the panel. No, we don't want Jimmy Butler over here. For what? He old. He be missing mad games. He ain't never won a championship. We had 2 champions that came here. Didn't help us win a championship. We don't need him coming here so he could get the bag because Pat Riley don't want to give him the bag. The free agents got to stop thinking they could come here, get a bag, and leave us and not even help us win while they do it. So I want to say hell to the no, to the no, nah, whatever, however you want to say it. I'm totally not for it. Totally don't want it. Jimmy Butler, no, we do not want you on a team. Let me just say this. I'm not shitting on Jimmy Butler. I think he's a hell of a player. He has a hell of a career. Definitely going to be one of the ones to remember. Someone to always say, yo, you know, you could model your game after them. He plays with toughness. He plays with grit. He has clutch. But I just think his time is past. This is a tough league to play in. Mid-30s to your early 40s. This is a tough league to play in. And the trajectory of our team, he needs to be going to a team that's still trying to contend for a championship, not a team that's going into rebuild. So I got a strong no. I'm not on the fence about this. I'm against it. We're going to go to John. We're going to go to Iceman. Then we're going to throw the link in the chat, and we're going to get to it. Talk to me, John.
Hey, Breeze, what's going on, man? First off, excellent intro. I mean, obviously, we look at Jimmy Butler, man, incredible guy, future Hall of Fame type guy. He's got a lot of skill sets, but looking at our direction right now, we are in the early stages of rebuild. To see us potentially get him next summer, even though I appreciate him saying he likes us, it's a stretch because, like you said, he's probably want to contend for championships, but he's probably using us a bit as leverage to get that bag, so good luck to him. But it's good to know that Stars still consider Brooklyn as an alternative as well. It's not just, because the KD Kyrie thing went out that Stars don't want to come here. So it's good that happened, but ultimately the Nets are on a rebuild, and Jimmy is around 30. He's going to be 36 next year, so there's a lot of worry. I mean, playoff Jimmy Butler is excellent, but regular season Butler has definitely gotten scrutiny the last few years. So we need to get to the playoffs eventually and ready to compete. If we give him the bag and he's not healthy during the regular season, who knows where we'll be, especially since we're committing money to him. So looking right now, like you said, it's probably not good for our interest right now until at least maybe 2026 to consider going into free agency. So with that, I'll pass the ball to Eskimo.
Yeah, shout out to that's 2 for 2. We're gonna go to Eskimo, then we're gonna go to Leaf. Talk to us, Esco.
Wrong time. It's just the wrong time for Jimmy. That's all it is. Jimmy ain't trying to find his way, so of course to the bag. But you know what I'm saying? Like if Miami don't want him back, Jimmy, we're not in a place where we can take, you know what I mean? Jimmy, like, yeah, come on, we can win with you. You know what I'm saying? With Jimmy on the team, like we can win, you know what I mean? Like a championship or a couple playoff rounds. We're not in that position. So me too, I would say no to Jimmy just because we're not there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if it was like, if this rebuild happened and we was like maybe in year 3, then having Jimmy would be like, oh, that's a definite, you know what I mean? Like with the players we got, we could win with Jimmy type shit. But we ain't there.
Yeah, I agree. I think that we all believe that he's a great player, but just not for us, not next season. But on that, Iceman, just give us a quick commercial where we can find you at on YouTube and Twitter, and then pass it to Leaf.
Yo, podcast is called The Tip Off, Brooklyn Nets Podcast, and you can find me on Twitter, Iceman the Don. Holla at me.
Leaf, talk to us. We gotta go back to John for his commercial, but we gonna go to Leaf right now. Talk to us, Leaf.
Yeah, youtube.com/@Leaf4788. That's my page, man. Of course on Twitter.com, also on Leaf4788. But definitely wrong time. But at the same time, I think anybody that's going to be signed at that age to this team is probably going to be on a vet minimum deal. You know what I'm saying? Probably just to have like maybe like a bench role, like to basically like kind of get a lot of the young players situated and to how things would work into the league. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really see Jimmy Butler doing anything of that sort. He's probably going to get like a good $40 million. Maybe his next team, maybe his next contract or something like that, because he's still an All-NBA player. In terms of the regular season, and you're not really gonna get much out of him. We know what you're gonna get in the playoffs because systematically, what they built over in Miami for him, that's been working. Outside of that, he's definitely been successful in other places, Minnesota, Chicago. Just to give off his brief history, but just bad timing, wrong trajectory. He definitely don't belong here for the trajectory that we going on. I think the trajectory is young pieces. We're not looking to spend crazy money, even though the CBA demands it. But I think the front office has figured a way to leverage the dollars and cents in terms of who we pay in the future, man. The superstars that we are looking for, out of the free agency pool is most likely going to be from the ages of 24 to 28. Like at least in my opinion, man. But that's not me putting a play on here. If it is going to be a player that's going to come out of free agency, it's to add to what we already have. You know what I'm saying? Not to like to deviate, not to deviate away from what we have. So I just think it's the wrong time, and for another team.
Right. I wanted to add to that. And again, it's not a knock on him per se, but you don't want to, and respectfully, I don't want to see the same thing happen to Jared Allen happen to Jalen Wilson. You know what I'm saying? DeAndre Jordan came here and took Jared Allen minutes. It's kind of like the reputation over new guy type shit. And we don't want that for Jalen Wilson. I'm not saying Jalen Wilson is Jimmy Butler, but at the same time, he hot. He had a good summer league. He had a good season toward the end. He got the contract because he played well in the G League, and then every opportunity he got to play for the Brooklyn Nets, he did his thing. I don't want to see his minutes get shaved down because of Jimmy Butler. So all across the board, that's a no. We got 4 no's. We asked 4 Net fans, and 4 Nets fans said no. We just got LM to join the panel with us. We're going to go to LM, ask him the same question. LM, shout to you. Thanks for joining the panel. How you feel about Jimmy Butler being on the Brooklyn Nets next season? Yay or nay?
Uh, not. I mean, if we were talking about, us not owning our picks, then I would consider it under advisement. But that's not the case this year, uh, or for the next few years, really. So, nah, I don't think he fits. I think like Leaf said, if anyone over 35 is coming in, it's probably gonna be on the vet minimum. But nah, I don't think he's the right fit. I think we should try to target a De'Aaron Fox.
Ooh.
Somewhere around the 24, 25 age that fits in. We need a point guard. It's not a done deal that you land on the Dylan. I think a De'Aaron would be perfect to pair up if you get a Coop or Ace. That's your three right there. So I don't think Jimmy necessarily fits the timeline, but I think he
Yeah.
needs to go to a team where he'll be better off competing for a chip. But if you're talking years ago, then yeah, then I'm all the way for Jimmy. But nah, we don't need him here.
Yo, shout to LA, man. That's 5 no's, man. That Spence is not having it. I, for one, want to say thank you. I did not want to debate and argue with no other Nets fan about this. I swear to you, bro. If one of you Nets fans come up here talking that shit, I'm telling you, I'm gonna go. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. That being said, shout to Nets fans. We the best fans. Um, Blitz Craig, and he said sign D Fox and Nas Reed for free agents
Ooh,
next season.
like that.
Now I hear the more Fox because of the connection with him and Jordy Fernandez
Right.
more than I hear Nas Reed. But I do think this is a good idea. Can Sean Marks pull it off, pause or whatever? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't want to put doubt on him. We've seen enough. But I don't know if we could get Nas Reed because of Sean Marks. I do believe that we could get D Fox because of Jordy Fernandez. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? Now Darren Rice, I don't know why you gotta come over here talking like that. Now I'm saying we this is a trajectory thing, and again, this is about us building from started from the bottom. Like our base is strong, our core is strong, in my opinion. If you look at what we building before we get a quote unquote superstar or one guy, it's a lot. Now, that being said, the Darren Rice, that type of negativity ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna win a championship. There's 9 teams in the league that never won a championship. The Nets are one. We are absolutely gonna win a championship soon. I would say in the next 10 seasons. I think we in rebuild mode now to stay competitive. We came to Brooklyn to stay competitive. They was losing money out in Jersey. They got to Brooklyn because the station, the same way Penn Station is set up, is the same way that the Atlantic Barclays is set up. It's about business. There's no way they came all the way to the Brooklyn to be not a competitive team. That's why Sean Marks did what he did. He just messed up, giving KD too much power. Case in point is we're going to continue to be a competitive team going forward. But this time we're taking the necessary steps, invested in the head coach opposed to the players, which I think is important to say, because you damn sure not investing in the head coach when Steve Nash is your head coach. Don't get me lying. I did think Jacque Vaughn was a better coach than that, but I thought Jacque Vaughn was Ime Udoka, and that wasn't the case. So that being said, I was wrong. But what my point is that the Nets are focused from building from a coach and then the players. And I think that's the difference in what's happening with the Brooklyn Nets for the most part. So I'm excited to see it, and I gotta disagree with you. I think we will win a championship. You got Adar SL in the comments. He says what not one of them considering is the fact that Jimmy wants 3-year, 146 mil from who?
Wow, that's
He said
about 100 million
NYC.
for 3 years.
See, this is the part, ASL, I got a problem with. NYC is the market he likes. Who give a flying cow what he likes? I don't care about what he likes. Anytime we put the superstar more important, that's like what they call putting the carriage before the horse. No, they not gonna carry the team. No player, not even me. The way I feel about Cam Thomas' game, I don't think he even carries the team. This is gonna be a collective effort. That being said, I feel like part of the recipe and formula for a championship team is to have 2 or 3 shot creators in the starting 5. And you want 1 shot creator coming off of the bench. Now, that being said, again, a lot of people say a lot of things about Cam Thomas. I want to go to LM because, again, y'all helping me do the show. Let me just in case y'all didn't know this, for me, it's the elephant in the room. I don't have my laptop right now, so I can't get busy the way I was getting busy with the pictures and all of that stuff like that. I can't do that. So if y'all pull up and y'all got that, even better. Shout to y'all. And again, I appreciate y'all. Yo, if I just wanted it to be about me, I wouldn't throw the link in the chat. I gotta say something before we get to that Cam Thomas being a number 11 ranked guard in the Eastern Conference, which is comical when you see who in front of him. I'm definitely debating that. Iceman on deck with the rankings. But hold on. I want to say shout out to Bill Johnson because I read the comments after the show, and Bill Johnson was saying shit like, yo, this is but something to that effect. He said like, yo, this is pathetic. How y'all Nets fans but want us to lose. Now, shout to my guy Bill Johnson, because when I was talking that shit, everybody was mad at me. Oh, you gotta look at it from this way. And I'm not gonna lie, I did side with the guys about us more focused on prioritizing a high draft pick or a lottery pick in the top 3. But again, in the best of both worlds, if it was up to me, Bill Johnson, what we would be is I would see the competitive and I would see the chemistry and competitive in the will to win and want to play here. You're going to see that from Claxton. You're going to see that from Cam Thomas. Remember, when you're watching basketball, you're going to watch certain players that want to play here and they don't want to play here. Say what you want about Patty Mills. The crowd loved Patty Mills. You know why? Because Patty Mills played like he wanted to be here. Let's take it further. Jared Dudley. Yes, motherfucker. I said Jared Dudley. When he was here, yo, I like Jared Dudley because he was a player that looked like he wanted to play here. Now, I'm not saying that he was a good player, but he was good for the locker room. And that camaraderie on the team mean a lot. If you come to this team and you act like you don't want to be here, I could say, i.e., Kyrie, maybe because he was going through the shit with the front office, KD and the shit he was going through with looking at Kyrie and Harden and how they was missing games, and just the whole ideology of just being here because I'm just doing my job opposed to wanting to be there. We don't need that. We get high morale players that want to play here. That's what I want to see this season. Everybody that's on the roster this season, I wanted them to play with a certain consistency of showing integrity to competitive basketball, not just tanking for some quote-unquote superstar that come out as a rookie. And to Bill Johnson's point, I said this to them. I said, Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, or whoever you name that's supposed to come here and be the number 1 over Cam Thomas, which one of them going to put up numbers the same way Cam Thomas did in LSU? Cam Thomas averaged 23 points per game, 23 and a half points per game. But I'm saying all I have to say, again, I wish it could be both ways, where we could be competitive, win some games, and then how you say still get a high draft pick. But I know the reality of the situation. So that being said, I'm not even tripping. He said word up, that's not what I'm talking about. All right, so just let me know. Brooklyn Hoops in the comments, he said it's just an agent push story to make the Heat overpaid. That's probably right. I'm talking about us being competitive, man. I want to see us at least. I don't want to see us laid down. Let them other teams be better than us. Just because they better than us. I don't want to just give games away. I mean, we'll see what happens, man. I know I'm excited about basketball. Shout out to Era Black TV, 8RSL, everybody in the chat, man. We're gonna go to Iceman though. And since we talk about Cam Thomas, Iceman, do you have
Are we really navigating the Cam Thomas again, bro?
Bro, don't do that. Don't do that.
Fuck,
This is the rankings I've seen on Twitter, bro. And at the end of the day, the last stream, you was trying to get into some other teams, and I was like, yo, fuck them other teams. So again, this is a Nets fan page. Don't act like I'm pivoting to Cam Thomas. Of course, I'm pivoting to Cam Thomas. Like I'm big fan Breezy. I don't want you to expect nothing different when you come to this page. Which again, we'll get to what you want to talk about latter part of the show, which I'm fine with. As you see, you promote your channel on this page, but for you to think that we're not going to talk about Cam Thomas because Leaf don't want to talk about Cam Thomas. If I was a betting man, I will bet that Breezy is going to talk about Cam Thomas on this page, even if Leaf don't want to talk about Cam Thomas on this page. But again, they got him the number 11 ranked guard in the Eastern Conference. I disagree with that. They got Mikal Bridges the number 2 guard in the Eastern Conference. I disagree with that. So I want to get to it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to it. Every Black TV said we're not doing competitive this year. We doing youth movement and define a core movement through the youth. Wins and losses don't matter as much. That's true. That's true. Before we talk about the next year's draft, BK Wild Hoops, we finna go to Iceman. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is the Cam Thomas part of the show, so I don't know how many people want to stay around for that. But I don't know why y'all can't think of another draft pick that's as nice as Cam Thomas that the Brooklyn Nets got in years. You fans are ungrateful. Y'all ungrateful, bro. But hold on, yo, Iceman, you there, Iceman? You got the list?
Yeah, but what I want to say about this list, right? I seen it on Twitter too. That dude made his own list. This ain't like a real list. This is how he felt.
This not even a real list. He a Knicks fan?
That's from Michael Scoto, right? Eskimo, Mike Scoto on whose side?
Who list was this? I don't remember what list. I don't know who made the list, but it's some bullshit. Because they had Donovan Mitchell, right? Mikal Bridges, Derek White, Kobe White, Brandon Miller, KCP, Andrew Nembhard, Jordan Poole, and then Cam Thomas. You know what I mean?
So I'm looking at a different list, but okay.
What?
Yeah, like that's the list. Whoever made that up, that's how they put it. I remember
hold on. Who's number one?
Donovan Mitchell.
I'm not. All right, go ahead, keep going. I ain't even mad at that.
And then Mikal Bridges.
Trash.
And then Derek White.
Derek White tough, but keep going.
Kobe White.
Oh no, he ain't better than Cam Thomas. Keep going.
And then Tyler. What the fuck?
Tyler Hero?
Yeah, Tyler Hero.
Y'all could debate that. Keep going.
And then Brandon Miller.
Oh no, he just got in the league last season. Keep going.
KCP.
Debatable. But keep going.
Andrew Nembhard.
He did his thing in the playoffs. I don't want to knock dude. He hoop, but keep going.
Jordan Poole.
Bruh, whatever, man. Whatever. Keep going.
And that's it. Cam Thomas.
Bruh, that shit's so debatable, bro. I definitely got Cam Thomas in the top 10 just listening to that. Maybe the top 5. I might give you Nembhard, Derek White, Donovan Mitchell. Where the fuck is Booker at? Like, where's Jaylen Brown at?
He named the East guards.
Yeah,
those are guards in the East.
Yeah, those just guards. Yeah.
That's why Booker ain't on there. Anthony Edwards.
Oh yeah, that's my
Yeah,
fault.
those guys.
Eastern
So
Conference.
they
My
just
fault.
they just doing Eastern Conference, but
Yeah, the one I'm looking at is like overall shooting guards in both Western Eastern Conference.
I
Thomas
mean
is ranked
overall
15.
he was what 15? Yeah.
Yeah, they put ahead of him. They put Zach LaVine ahead of Thomas. They put Austin Reeves ahead of Thomas, Jalen Green, and Hero, and Bradley Beal. I'm shocked on some of those because Thomas is, I think,
Tyler
offensive better
Hero
than some of those
is a
guys.
debatable one.
Yeah,
I
a little
as
debatable
far
Yeah.
as
for sure.
Tyler Hero is a debatable one. I'm not gonna argue Donovan. I mean, Donovan is the best shooting guard in the East, if you want to put it like that.
Yeah.
But
Ain't
I
nobody on
mean,
that list debatable. The list is exactly what it need to be.
Wait, you think Austin Reeves is a better scorer though than Thomas though, Leaf? I mean, if Reeves wasn't with
Well, yeah.
LeBron James, would he really be in the top list though?
no, I think he's talking about the East list, not the
Oh,
overall.
okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's the East list.
It's the
Oh,
East
Okay.
list.
again, man, I'm
Austin
not
Reeves to the
fit.
West.
I'm definitely not debating Lee for this, man. I could see where he coming from with this. You know what I'm saying? I could see the propaganda he's pushing.
It's
You
not
know
no
what I mean?
propaganda. Please
It's
don't continue. Please
propaganda,
don't
bro.
continue. No, it's not no propaganda. I didn't
It's
say shit, bro. I
propaganda,
just
man.
said the list was right as it is. Please don't go on about me, bro. Like don't make this shit about
Bro,
me and
why
nothing
is it
else.
right? Well, okay, so why is Brandon Miller after one season better than Cam Thomas?
Because he's already a better player than Cam Thomas.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. You
No,
trying to tell,
I
what
ain't
about
gonna hold you. I would
Kobe?
take Brandon Miller over Kim. I
Thank
can't
you.
even lie.
Whoa,
Thank you.
I can't even lie.
Our niggas acting like I'm talking to gibberish. We like I don't
You,
Bro,
Breezy don't
all of those,
I
Breezy
think
don't
y'all,
Miller is the
fundamentally.
better
Y'all
so
player.
niggas
I'm not
so
gonna
wait.
I'm
lie.
bro, hold on. So all y'all saying that y'all agree with that list is as exact? Like
I
I'm the
don't.
one tripping? I'm bugging?
I don't think all of them is better, but I will argue Miller is better than Cam Thomas.
Okay,
I
so
don't
that's
know.
what I'm okay. So
I don't think all of them is better though. But I think Brennan is. If you want to argue that, but I think Cam could be probably top 7. I don't think
what's
he should
the
be 11.
who you got in front of him? Brandon Miller? Who else? Donovan Mitchell, that's 2.
Uh, I think I'll put him ahead of Kobe White. I
What was
think he better
the
than
list
Kobe
again?
White. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, you gotta say the list
You
again.
got Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges better than Cam Thomas?
I mean, Thomas kind of set Mikal up for half his shots at the end of the season, so doesn't Cam
Mikal
get
Bridges
assists
not
there?
better than Cam Thomas. I'm gonna just say that right now. And he ain't number 2 in the Eastern Conference as a 2 guard. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that as
Hey,
well.
all right, yeah, I agree with you. He not number 2, but listen,
I,
look,
I'm
go ahead, go
number
on with the rest of the list.
Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges, Derek White, Kobe White, Tyler Hero, Brandon Miller. They got Bojan in there. I forgot him last time.
Bojan Bogdanovic?
From the
Yeah,
Hawks.
The Hawks?
Right.
Nah,
yeah,
come on, man.
they got him in there. KCP, Andrew Nimhard, Jordan Poole, and then Cam Thomas at 11.
Okay, Derek White is definitely better than Cam. I'm sorry.
Derek's got the
You can't.
Bro,
defense.
we're not going to
Gotta
debate
give
Derek
White
White.
props.
He on the fucking USA Olympic team and the champion, bro. We're not
Yeah,
going
come
to
on,
debate
Derek.
him, bro.
So that's top
I
3.
think
Well, I
Nemhard
guess if you
probably
want to choose Mikal, then you can
Nemhard
take
done probably
Mikal.
took the biggest jump, bro. Like if anything, but listen,
Yeah,
everybody
Nemhard.
else and everybody. If this was a scoring list, bro, I wouldn't have shit to say. But it's not a scoring list. It's a player list.
Yeah, I think they just. I think some people
I
would
don't
choose
think Kobe
Nemhard
White
over
better
Cam.
than.
But if you want to take Mikal out, you could put. I'll argue.
Kobe White
What's
is
his
better than
name?
Cam Thomas right now.
Well, I'll say this: Kobe had his
Wow, bro,
best
that's
season
debatable.
Of course
last
you
year.
don't.
That's why he got the jump because he had his best individual season.
I'll say
So,
put D Mitch there, put Derek White, and then I think you could put Cam Thomas third if you want to go there.
Yeah, I think
I
he's top
definitely don't
5.
think Mikal is. I don't think Mikal is 2 though.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like he didn't really even do nothing to be number 2 last season. Like he didn't have no jump from the end of the season to if he wasn't consistent. He went from 26 points to 22 points. So
Right.
he could average 26 points in a 26 game time span, but he couldn't do that for 82 games. And he played all 82. He played 82 games. So I'm saying that to say he's not better. He shouldn't be number 2 on that list. He should be like number 11. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of guards better than Mikal Bridges. I don't think Cam Thomas is number 2 though. I will put Derek White in front of him. I put Donovan Mitchell, Derek White, Nemhard. I didn't see Brandon Miller play that much to say this and that. I didn't watch a lot of his games. I just know his archetype. You would think, yeah, he's great, but I didn't see him killing the game like that last season for me to just say that he better than Cam Thomas.
For some reason, you're arguing that he not.
Because his numbers wasn't that impressive for me to say like they were similar to Cam Thomas. And if we look at the numbers in the shooting percentage and the field goal percentage and the free throw percentage and the assist turnover ratio, we could talk about it then. You so loosely saying it like, what was his numbers, Leaf? What was Brandon Miller's numbers for him to be so better? And I'm not talking about archetype. I'm not talking about how tall he is. I'm talking about his numbers that he put up. What did he produce last season for y'all to loosely say that he's better than Cam Thomas? And then y'all doing that shit with an arrogance like I'm bugging. Like, what the fuck kind of numbers he put up?
All right, so
it's not Miller a numbers list, bro. It's a player.
He put up and he had 32 minutes. And he
it's not a scoring list. It's a player.
Go ahead, man.
He put up, let me see. He put up 17.3. Actually, I think it was 17.3, 4 rebounds and 3 assists.
How tall is he?
He's around 6'8", 6'9".
He's 6'8". He got 4 rebounds, and y'all mad at Cam Thomas? Okay. So basically, he scored less than Cam Thomas, averaged around the same amount of rebounds as Cam Thomas, but he's so much better than Cam Thomas. I'm not with it.
He light years are better defender than Cam Thomas. The conversation is over.
But I think that's the potential they basing it on.
He's not going to be a shooting guard. He's a small forward.
Yeah, he is small forward for real.
So why y'all jacking it like he a 2 guard? You should have heard them, PT.
He played it this season.
He did play 2 guard. He did play 2 guard this year because he's young. He's only 19. So he played 2 guard. Just like KD played 2 guard year 1 in the NBA. Not that that's where he projects to play.
They just developing his handle, his ball, his ISO maybe.
And his strength.
He one of those Paul George archetypes. Like PG can go between.
Isn't Paul George his favorite player? I think Paul George is favorite.
Yeah, Paul George. Yeah. He one of them Paul George archetypes.
Like, they trained a lot.
Paul George is the father of all these dudes. The Brandon Williams, fucking Ace Cooper,
Ace Bailey.
Like he's the technology that created all these other dudes.
He's gonna win a championship vicariously through that.
Right. They always seriously. They always say Paul George gave it so smooth. I see Kanye Anthony on the podcast with his 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with his father, with his pops and whatnot. He was saying, and Paul George was there. He was like, "Yo, his game is so smooth." I watched his game, and then he got drafted in 2010. So pretty much he been watching him all his life. You know what I mean? He was the man while he was growing up. And if you growing up and you watching Paul George was nice. He was nice on the Pacers. He was nice, bro. Like nice. You know what I'm saying? So when he got traded from the Pacers, I was like, kind of like, damn, man, they could have been something with him. So I could see why the youth say that, but nah, man, nah.
PG is gonna be the wing archetype for the foreseeable future, bro. Like at the 2 and at the 3. There's no debate in that.
Bigger than him. They're gonna have 6'8", 6'9" shooting guards now.
Yeah,
point guards are gonna be 6'6" and up. This is a new era of basketball.
It's going back to tall guards.
There'll be a lot of tall guards in this next year's draft. Guys from Europe, guys from the States. It's going to be a fun draft to get a good tall guy.
So, but let's keep it real.
But the list was player, not averages, not scoring. The list was player.
But
people will argue that Brandon Miller is better than Cam Miller.
Hold on, but the player has to do with some of the statistics. We're not talking about their personality. We're not talking about whether or not if you see your grandmother crossing the street, you're gonna hold a hand. That's not what we talking about. We talking about the player. So yeah, that's both sides of the ball. And some fans think that the defensive side is more important than the offensive side, so they'll say KCP or who you just mentioned over Cam Thomas. But you got to realize these players are drafting on what they need. So you know, the Brooklyn Nets weren't wrong. Like right now, right now he's the only. Right now, for the most part, he's the only one that can create his own shot. You kind of want Schroeder to do it too, but you know Cam Thomas can create his own shot. He's the only shot creator we got. If it's Brandon Miller, where's he at far as on the shot creation? They got LaMelo Ball. You trying to tell me he gonna be the one over LaMelo Ball?
Well, here's the thing. LaMelo didn't play this year, bro. So basically, Brandon Miller was creating a lot of his own shit.
Miller is a shot creator too.
Right.
Brandon Miller was creating a lot of his own shit because LaMelo Ball didn't play.
You say he's a fallback option.
If you seen Brandon Miller play, you would know that, but you didn't. But you already gave yourself up. I did. This is why I'm telling you.
No. You did. How many?
Breezy, you arguing for no reason because guess what? Cam Thomas is the third best shooting guard in
the East.
In the East, if you want to,
he's top 5 for sure. That like the East don't have that many. I don't see nobody that above the top 5 that's better than him. Who's better than him that you would put in that?
But hold on, PT. Who your top 5 guards? Who your top 5 2 guards in the Eastern Conference? PT. Then let's go to Leaf after that.
I'll be happy to tell you. Let me pull out my list.
Ooh, here we go.
Yeah. Because my thing, let's get to it. Because I think Cam Thomas, an elite scorer, and he's a good team defender. He's not going to be this ISO lockdown defender. And sometimes guys got reputation that they a lockdown defender. That's why Cam Thomas was better than Mikal Bridges last season. Because Mikal Bridges was supposed to be a lockdown defender, but he wasn't.
Mikal is a small forward.
But I'm just saying as a lockdown defender, and he's on this list, PT, as a 2 guard. Now they not even saying he a small forward. Even if you saying that he a small forward because he did some of that with the Suns, and he should have been doing more of that with us. Nah,
they
don't got him listed as a small forward. They got him listed as a 2 guard, so he got to get this smoke.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going back and forth on that in that position, but I got it. Jaylen Brown number 1, Donovan Mitchell number 2.
Ooh,
and because DeJounte Murray is no longer out here, and I look at DeJounte Murray as a point guard. After those 2. Who am I really gonna pick over Cam Thomas? Dante DiVincenzo? Am I gonna pick Bogdanovich? Like Brandon Williams? If I thought of him as a shooting guard, I would say yes. But last year he played everything from power forward to shooting guard, and he brought the ball up. So Brandon Williams is he's not on this list. I think based off that, if you want a shooting guard to be,
who the hell is Brandon Williams?
Miller.
Brandon Miller. There's another dude named Brandon Williams that used to fuck up my fantasy card, but yeah, there's not that Brandon Miller. Excuse me, I'm tripping. But yeah,
that was funny, Pod Thorn.
Yeah, I kept on saying it too because I was whatever. Point being, in terms of shooting guards, you could put someone like Derek White above Cam, but I want my shooting guard to be able to shoot, and he can, but he's not a prolific scorer. Cam might be the best scorer. I mean, he's not better scorer than Jaylen Brown and Donovan, but he could get to that level. It's can he get the other things? If he could get to the other things, he could be real in this league. That's the reason why he went 27 is because of that, and because he's not tall and he's not specifically, super athletic. But Cam is nice, yo. If you think about it, looking at the shooting guards in the East right now, why can't he be top 5? I don't see nobody on that list that, unless you're telling me Dante DiVincenzo is that much better. I don't see nobody in the East that's really that better than Cam like that.
We think about Tyler Hero, Pod Thorn. Why people rate him over Thomas?
I say the star bench cut with Cam Thomas, DiVincenzo, and it was somebody else. I had Cam Thomas starting, DiVincenzo off the bench, and I cut the other player. I forgot who it was though. I seen it on Twitter. But go ahead, Leaf. I know you want to debate what PT said. Go ahead.
The problem is that there's too much focus on what we think a shooting guard should do instead of what the shooting guards in the league are actually bringing to the table. The thing is, that's bro, fair. Like most of these niggas, bro, could do a lot more things than just score and shot create. Like, hold on. Let me finish. Hold on.
I'm gonna give context to that. I want to give context to that.
Hold on. Let me finish because I wasn't asking a question. Most of these niggas could do a lot more things. A lot of the niggas that's on this list is 3-and-D players, and they damn good at it. It's about what they do, not only what they do, but how they contribute to their team as well. Derek White, bro. Like, we're not arguing for what reason, bro. Why? Because he's a great 3-and-D 2 guard, and he's all world on defense. Two times in the last 3 years. He was all defense, he made the all defensive team. Caruso would have been on this list too, bro, but because he made it the last 2 years as well. But now he's in OKC. My point is this: the thing is
one player. You name one player. You said all these other players.
Please?
All right, I'm just saying you name one player. I'm just acknowledging that.
I'm giving you an example. The thing is that a lot of these players, a lot of these 2 guards have other responsibilities on doing other shit on the court. Brandon Miller, bro, is another 3-and-D player. We already know it's really all about how many boxes that you check as a player, bro, and compared to the other players. This is how these lists are ranked. Player by player, bro. Cam Thomas is not better than a lot of these niggas at the
position. Let me bring context to the conversation. Like I said, as a 2 guard, as a shooting guard, and I'll say it before I ask the question. The first thing I want my shooting guard to be able to do is shoot, because the name of the position is shooting guard. So that being said, I expect my shooting guard to score, because why are you shooting the ball? You're shooting the ball because you need to score. So that being said, the name of the position isn't defensive guard. Now, if it was defensive guard, then that would be prioritizing what he should be doing first. But because the name of the position is shooting guard, logically, as a Nets fan, I'm looking at it like I want him to be able to shoot. So again, to your point, if this was about scoring, I wouldn't have nothing to say. Shooting is about scoring, is it not? Yes, this is a rhetorical question. So case in point is, this is why I see the upside of Cam Thomas as a 2 guard being in the top 5, because when it comes to scoring, because that's what a shooting guard is supposed to do, score. Yeah, he's in the top 5 because of that, because they prioritize shooting over the defense. Even if those other boxes are important, they're not more important than shooting, because if it were, they would have named it that position or that specific attribute. They want the point guard to be on point the most far as running the ball. That's what they want. They want the shooting guard to do the shooting, and etc. and so on. So my point is, at what the position is, he's the best, one of the best top 5. So I'm not talking about all around as a player like Brandon Miller who could play 1 through 4. That's not what I'm talking about. At the 2, he is top 5. That's what I'm talking about.
What you're talking about is an old adage that doesn't exist in today's NBA anymore.
Yes,
the thing is, versatility matters, bro. It does. Whether you don't, hold on. You said what you had to say, bro. I'm not asking a question. Please let me speak.
Don't say things on my name. You making it seem like I said this and I ain't say that. I didn't say those other versatility things didn't matter. I said specifically, like, you going away from what I said, like you arguing with something that I did not say. I'm talking about the shooting guard position. You talking about versatility. I'm talking about that specific thing. That's what they named the position.
I'm trying to get somewhere, bro.
So how's the finish? Hold on. Bro, the name of the position is not versatility guard. It's shooting guard.
Listen, what up?
It's
Listen,
shooting guard.
listen.
Hey, no, I still say Cook. I'm gonna let you cook, bro. Go ahead, cook.
I understand. I understand what you're getting at, bro. Like you're basing the shooting guard prior to a role that we all knew and grew up on. The thing is that these the players that's on this list specifically, I'm telling you, they can do more in terms of shooting guards, bro. They're saying players. They're not saying like who's better at shooting at the guard position. They're just naming the position, but at the same time, bro, they're talking about players who are clearly better. That's what they're talking about. They're not talking about who's better at shooting. They're not talking about They're not talking about who's better at shooting. They're not talking about who's better at shot creating. They're not talking about any of that shit. They're talking about the whole package. A shooting guard, bro, is a player. At the end of the day,
but the most important thing out of those boxes is shooting. Why isn't it?
Can I try to convince you, Leaf? Let me give you.
You could try to convince me, but all I'm gonna tell you is this is not the 90s or the 2000s, man. We in the 2020s.
I feel you. I'm not making.
I think I'm missing Leaf's point though.
I'm not making that argument.
Hold on. PT, let me just say this to set the tone. This is my point. The two guard is supposed to be the shooting guard because that position is supposed to create the most shots on the team for the most part, in my opinion. Go ahead, guys.
But Leaf's not arguing that. Leaf's not arguing that.
Who wrote that rule?
Bro, I don't think that's Leaf's argument. In my opinion, I didn't say in my rule. I said in my opinion. I didn't say my opinion was a rule. I just said my opinion. That's all I said. And again, the reason why I'm saying that and I'm setting the tone for it, because as much as y'all want to speak on how the league is changing, how it's a versatile and a positionless, and we could get into all of that, sometimes the fundament going away from the fundamentals is wrong. Y'all want to go away from the fundamentals.
But hold on, Breeze.
I'm not going away from the fundamentals because here's the thing, bro. When Michael Jordan was the best two guard in the league, it wasn't just because of scoring. When Kobe was the best two guard in the league, it wasn't just because of scoring.
I never said that.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Stop pigeonholing what I'm saying. I never said that. I said
what you're saying, bro. I just trying to get them. You got to get your mind out of one track.
This is what I'm saying. You're not debating what I'm saying. You debating what you think you want me to be to win a debate. I'm telling you that shooting is. Listen. I'm saying that as much as you're saying that, I'm not disagreeing with it. I'm saying the biggest box out of all those boxes is the fact that you can score. Don't forget to mention that those years that Jordan was doing that, he was also scoring champion too, averaging 30 plus easy work.
But the people in front of him can't score. That's a fact.
Exactly.
Mikal Bridges can't score, bro. Mikal Bridges can't score. Brandon Miller.
That's clearly a lie.
I'm not saying that that's everybody.
What's a lie? Mikal Bridges. Hold on. No, you're not finna just call me a liar. I said Brandon Miller scored average 17, and Mikal Bridges can't score. So what's the lie?
You saying he can't score? That means he can't score at all.
No, bro. I'm talking about Mikal Bridges. He can't score, bro.
You said when you say he can't,
bro.
CAN''VT. That means he can't score at all.
Right,
that's what it means.
I see what you're doing, bro. I see.
What do you mean? You see what I'm doing, bro?
I see what you're doing, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
You gotta mix it up, though. You gotta instead of saying he can't. Instead of saying he can't, just say he's not a better scorer.
Listen. I see where this is going, right? I could get petty. Now, all I'm gonna do is just slow it down and be more specific so y'all understand where this thing gotta get wet. I'm saying when it come down to scoring, he's a better scorer than Miller and Mikal Bridges. And that being said, out of all of the boxes, because it is about versatility, scoring is the biggest box. The two guard is supposed to be able to create over the elbow, over the 3-point line. A lot of positions can't do that. A lot of players can't do that. That's important in this league, whether it was fucking 20 years ago or 20 days from now. You got to be able to score and create your own shot above the 3-point line, and every player can do that. And Cam Thomas is one of the best players to do it.
PT,
he's a 3-level
Miller can do it.
What you got, PT?
Yo, the reason why I could make an argument for Cam Thomas because everybody's right. It's a different age in basketball. You got to be versatile, and Cam got to add dimensions to his game. There's a reason why he's not mentioned, in these other conversations. Because if you don't watch the Nets, you wouldn't know that he's not just 22 points. He's a 30 usage rate at 22 years old. If it was anybody else, they would be giving him more credit. It's just that you can't have a 30 usage rate and have an average 3 assists a game. So I also understand, the knocks that go against Cam, but at the same time, for you to be only 22 years old, you're scoring almost 22 a game, 21.5, and you got the ball in your hands, 30, you have a 30 usage rate in your third year. That's right up there with the top draft picks. If we're being honest, his defense does have to get better. It just has to. Like, you can't be a liability out there. And right now, Cam is trading baskets with people.
Basically.
That is a fair knock against him. But Derek White is an 18.5 usage rate. He don't have the ball as much as Cam Thomas has the ball, and he doesn't score as much as Cam. So Cam has an argument against him. Is Cam in that same stratosphere right now? No. I would have to agree. I'd have to put him above Cam Thomas, but it's Donovan Mitchell. It's for me, it's Jaylen Brown, who's really a shooting guard, not a small forward. He when Porzingis is healthy, he's the shooting guard. That's his natural position. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and then it's Derek White, and then it's Cam. I think he's up there. It's fair to say.
Here's the thing about that, bro. Like, everything that you said, it basically deviates because the thing is, it's a lot of what goes on a lot, bro. Is that we value Cam Thomas' ability, bro. But the thing is, his actual production doesn't add up. This is the reason. This is the reason why we put so many players over him right away. The thing is, bro, like what he did without a set role, bro, was impressive as hell. But it still ain't better than Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell, and a lot of other niggas' names on that list. It's just not, bro, because they are checking off other boxes, bro.
Hold on, let me put it
they
like
are
this,
checking
right?
off other boxes in other areas.
Right, let me put it like this, right? Because if you want to make an argument, in terms of the two guard, right? Jordan and Kobe revolutionized that position. If you want to put James Harden in that, you could put James Harden in that too. If you want to put Wade in it, AI, whatever, right? But the fact of the matter is, if a team is choosing a player and they need a shooting guard, and you have a choice between a Cam Thomas or a Brandon Miller or whatever.
You
Let's say
already
those
take.
those
I don't even
two.
know why you asked that question. I
You,
already
a
know who you
lot of people
taking.
are
You fucked
taking
yourself up.
Brandon. Like it's really just the fact of the matter is they're not asking who's the best scorer at shooting guard. Like I think we get the fact that the shooting guard position is about shooting and scoring, like obviously. But the fact of the matter is these lists don't just take that into account. They're taking into account what else can you do besides that and how do you add winning to your team. And as much as we disagree about Mikel being two, he adds to a team in terms of he may not be the best scorer,
Right,
but
I was
he
saying.
adds defense. He adds a little bit of defense. He is we look at him different than how the league
I mean,
looks at
but LM,
Mikel.
as far as this party go, bro, look, Mikel is a piece of shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. We all
I
know.
Oh
mean,
man.
it is what it is. But the league looks at players different than how fans look at
If
players.
Mikel failed somebody in this party, he a piece of shit. That's how it goes.
I just
Cam
look,
was
Yo,
the better
hold on.
scorer.
I just
Yeah,
want to
I look at
switch.
it
listen,
like this.
listen.
A lot of
They
Hold
put
on,
in
hold
I
on.
would take a
offense.
Miller over Cam. I'm
Hold,
not even gonna lie.
There's some truth to
hold on,
that.
I'm
I'm
taking
not
Miller
calling him
over
a piece
Cam
of
too, but
shit, but he not invited to the party, man. He not even invited to the party. Know what
yo,
I'm saying?
I think that
Gosh.
it's clear. I think it's very clear. They spent an entire summer, an entire training camp, putting in an offense that was for Mikal Bridges to get off, and he still got 19 points a game. to Cam's 21. Cam is young. Cam
I
is
don't think.
young.
I think the coaching staff messed both of them up. But the thing is, Cam Thomas was able to make a whole lot of something out of nothing because he had more natural scoring ability. I understand that.
But
The thing hold on, wait. What made Mikal successful in the 20-something games is because he was using the same shit that KD was using. He was using the same sets that KD was using, and it worked because it added up to 26 points a game. And everybody was talking about 50, 40, 90, but we came in the next season doing some other shit. A lot of what you see from Mikal is the coaches fucking him up more than anything. And nobody in here really says that enough. The thing is, we just keep saying, Mikal fucked up. He wasn't supposed to be the number one. He took it in this, that, and the third. Like,
no. We know, Jack. We know, bro. He quit on the team, bro. He sat them down in the Buck game. He told them on the way to Paris, I ain't got nothing to say to you guys. I see you in Paris. Like, bro, we know what Jacque Vaughn was. We know that Big Fan Breezy thought he was going to be good, and he wasn't. We already know what it is, bro. Trust me. But at the end of the day, like I said, he can't be the one guy nowhere on this team, and he could have at minimum been more vocal. Like, listen, man, we need Cam Thomas to score the ball, and I ain't even built like that. Y'all ain't giving me KD playbook. You know what I mean? I just think some of the, like I said, these are intangibles too. Being vocal in the locker room, being vocal in the huddle. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the team together when y'all down by 4, less than 10 seconds to go. Like, we could still win this game. Like, he don't even seem like he built like that, bro. And on that note, they said that, and I think this what I
not
really
to cut you off, bro, but Bobby, we don't need no fucking Jimmy, bro.
Hold on. I'm definitely here to that. He a Sacramento King fan, so I was addressing you first because you a Nets fan. Shout out to Big Ox. But again,
Breezy,
like
I want to
said,
get a chance to say something about the I want to get a chance to say something about the Jimmy Butler thing too.
I'm gonna let you and Harlem do that because Harlem, he been on the panel the entire time. He ain't say nothing. So but real quick, again, intangibles like leadership, like, you know what I'm saying, being able to be vocal and speak and communicate. They say with some of the best teams in the league communicate in that 24 seconds on defense. They ain't quiet. They calling out pick, screen. They doing all of that. And you know what I'm saying? They saying that, Cam Thomas saying he becoming more vocal. So I'm saying that's an intangible that leaders have. And again, I'm not saying they're going to lead the team. We just going to see what's going to happen. Now, that being said, go ahead, PT. I want to hear from Harlem and PT about this Jimmy Butler thing because Big Ox is tripping. I see him on Player's Choice trying to push this propaganda. I pulled up, called it Caparoni Cheese, and I got to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did the podcast because I seen Big Ox on you know what I'm saying, on Player's Choice, and that's a big platform. And I can't have these big platforms pushing this propaganda that's not good for Nets fans. But shout to him. We're gonna go to Harlem first, and then we're gonna go to PT. Harlem, you there?
What up, y'all?
Hey,
yo, I actually fuck with Jimmy Butler. Like I said a long time ago.
And man, you can want the Harlem second. Nah, go ahead, bro. You good. Go ahead, Harlem. Go ahead, Harlem.
Yeah, you crazy, bro. Yo, bro, I think Jimmy Butler is actually gonna move the needle for the Nets. I feel like he actually would be a better addition than KD and Kyrie. For one, he's not gonna quit on the team. For two, in the playoffs, you already know his work. And number three, if he goes to the Nets, it'll cause a trickle down and somebody else will go join him. So we already seen him take Miami to the championship twice with Bam, right? Bam didn't show up both times. But if he goes to Brooklyn and somebody could be better than Bam, a better version, the Nets definitely could go to the championship and possibly win. Like, a lot of people sleep on Jimmy because he's older, but age don't have nothing to do with it, bro. Jimmy at his age is still a very, very good player. So I'm all in on Jimmy, honestly.
Man, you out of your fucking mind, bro.
That's his take, man.
That's cool. That's cool, bro. But I like Jimmy, my nigga. Like, you feel me?
Not at 35, man.
Nah, wait, can I just say this? You know what the problem is with getting...
Let me just speak my piece on this real quick.
All right.
The greatest thing that happened to the Brooklyn Nets in the Nets era is that they traded KD and Kyrie at the right time. getting these over the hill players is not taking you nowhere. It's you going nowhere with these over the hill players. They don't have the desire. KD already got 2 rings. Kyrie got a ring, and probably the most iconic shot in NBA Finals history. Like, we know who these niggas is rich beyond belief. They've proven it already. They got all the accolades. You don't want to bring that player in because all that type of a player could do for you is not. They're not winning a championship. You saw how those hungry ass Boston Celtics swept us, embarrassed us. It wasn't even like they outplayed us. It was really that they just was hungry. They took KD's cookies. And now look at Phoenix. They just draft pick merchants now. They not serious contenders.
Nigga, KD out here getting swept when anybody he play with, man. Like that's neither here nor there.
You know what I'm saying? He got swept with his preferred partner in Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie wasn't hurt. He went off that first game and then.
Can I say something to you though, PT?
Hold
hey, yo,
on,
listen, I want to say something to you, PT.
Let me finish my point.
Go ahead, Dad.
You can't judge these players in a static fashion because right now is right now. It's about what you're gonna have for the next 5-10 years. Who your team is gonna be. The Nets were gonna keep flipping the roster because everybody they've signed around KD and a Kyrie would have been on minimums. The best thing that happened is they traded these niggas at that time because luckily for them, they're cashing in draft picks in years that fucking have phenomenal players in them. They're going to be able to pick incredible young talent over the next 2 years that you don't fucking want these old geezers.
We got an echo.
Somebody needs to mute up. But just to finish that, this Jimmy Butler shit is an agent or a team is putting this out there. They're looking for a sucker and mentioning the Nets because they know players will go there. It's the New
They ain't
York
looking for a
market.
sucker. They just looking to try to get some more money. This is a case closed, man. Open shut case, Johnson.
No, wait. Can I say this though as well? Though there's a problem. Wait, Carter, can I say this one thing about the Jimmy Butler thing? This is one potentially we didn't talk about. Position play. Jimmy's a power forward, small forward. If you get an Ace or Cooper, are they playing the 3 or the 4? Jim playing the 3 4? Like there's a problem with the Nets last few years. We have too many guys playing out of position. The Nets need to get back to some type of positional play. We can't just have a guy. Yes, he's a star, but he comes here. If guys playing out of position, it's the same thing we've been dealing with. We need guys to play positional basketball if we're gonna have any type of structure. Like that's what we gotta focus on too.
Can I say something to PT, bro?
Do you think 35 is young for an NBA player, BK and Wahoo?
And can I say something to
35
PT?
is
I want to say something to you, bro.
young in terms of real life, but
can I say one thing to PT?
LeBron is an anomaly.
PT, you said
he's not going past 35 and staying the
Hold
same.
on.
Go ahead, Harlem.
Yo, PT, you said old geezers, right? All right, I want to talk to that point, bro. So the guys that Kevin Durant struggled against, right? The Boston Celtics. Let me remind you guys, the same people that dominated KD and Kyrie are the same who beat this old geezer that you talking about. That's the shit that blows my mind. Is he's an old geezer, but the guys that would dominate him don't dominate him, bro. I never seen Ant Edwards dominate Jimmy Butler. I never seen Tatum and Brown dominate Jimmy Butler. Like, people act like Jimmy Butler is not a difference maker. Like, he ain't different, bro. We didn't never see the Boston Celtics just dominate them. And if he wasn't injured this year, are you convinced that even with Porzingis and Drew Holiday that they dominate Miami with Jimmy Butler? I don't think so.
Edwards and Cat just swept KD.
No. You missing what I said. You say Jimmy's the old geezer.
With a team that he stacked.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Wait, Podthorn, you have to come out and come in. I think you're echoing, Podthorn.
You missing what I'm saying.
I hadn't been echoing all night.
Yo, listen to what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is you say Jimmy's an old geezer. What I'm saying is the guys that swept Kevin Durant and Kyrie, they didn't do that to the old geezer that you saying Jimmy Butler is. So that's why I'm kind of confused because I'm like, none of these young guys have ever dominated Jimmy Butler, bro. None of them. They actually have a hard time with Jimmy Butler. So I'm confused on why guys is like,
that's
I mean,
kind of
they
bullshit.
Ant
That's
and
kind of
them is not in
bullshit.
the same. They not in the same conference.
That ain't
So we
kind
can't
of
even
bull.
say
Hold
that.
on, wait. Yo, Leaf, that's not kind of bullshit.
It is
When
kind of
have you ever
bullshit. Yeah.
seen Jimmy Butler get? When have you ever seen Jimmy Butler get dominated? Have you ever seen the Celtics dominate Miami when Jimmy played? Stop it, bro. Stop capping. When have you seen this?
Well,
Name a
here's the thing.
time where you just see him get swept or dominated. When?
The problem with what you're saying is that you
Y'all niggas be
expecting.
saying anything, bro.
Yo,
Hold
that's
up, bro.
you,
Hold up.
Harlem.
Wait. Time out, bro. The problem with
That's
your
crazy.
statement is that you expected Jimmy Butler to still continue what he's been doing, bro, and that's not gonna fucking
We
happen. That's
haven't.
number one.
Yo, Leaf. Let me just say this, right? Listen to what you said. I expect him to keep doing what he's gonna do, and that's not gonna happen. You know why that makes absolutely no sense, Lee? Because until you actually see him drop off and not do what he's been doing, you can't make that statement. So you're going off
No,
of what you
I
think,
can
not
make
what
that
you know.
statement because
How?
because of his availability, bro. Like that's
Man.
why his availability is getting is decreasing as the years go on.
Yo, Leaf,
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
bro.
So the thing is
Again,
that you expecting this nigga to go into his mid-30s and still take a team to the finals and
absolutely. Are we not seeing LeBron do it? Is LeBron
no,
not
we're
doing
not
it?
seeing LeBron. LeBron could barely win a playoff game, bro. That nigga he done
It
lost
don't
15.
matter,
It does matter. He done lost
bro.
15 of the last 16 games to one fucking team. That nigga trash.
Yo,
Get
bro,
him out the
listen.
league.
Look. So let me paint a picture for you, right, Lee? So y'all got high hopes on Ace Bailey, right? Or Cooper Flag, right? So let me paint a picture for you. Neither one of them is coming in, taking the Nets anywhere, right? Off jump, they're not doing it. So if you added Jimmy Butler, right, a proven player, I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
we can say
championship, but
that.
somebody that can
Those are
get you
get
to the
rich quick
playoffs.
schemes. We don't do those anymore.
We can't do
No.
those in it. We
It's
can't do
not a
this in the CBA though.
no, it's not a get rich scheme. I'm just saying, right? If you added Jimmy, right, he's a player that can get you
That's
to the
exactly a
playoffs.
get
Now
rich
you
quick
add
scheme.
now listen, now you add one of these guys with him, right? One of these young who y'all feel is a generational talent, right? That's why you get one of these guys to add with him. Because they actually can
What
save
in
Jimmy
Jimmy
for the
Butler's
playoffs. You know
history
what I'm
makes
saying?
you think that he works well with young players? You know what Jimmy
He
Butler
has
has
a
done
bunch
in
of
his
young. He has
career,
a
right?
bunch. He has a. Wait. Wasn't he playing with Jaime Hopkins and the other dude last year? Like, weren't they rookies last year? Wasn't he playing with them? Wasn't he successful with them?
Jimmy Butler tried to fight an assistant coach on a live NBA game.
Hey, bro, listen.
What do you think he's
That was
gonna do
crazy.
to a young team and that don't have Pat Riley upstairs? That don't got
Yo, partner, you know what's funny?
You
Hey,
cooking,
yo, hold
PT.
on.
You got an echo, but you cooking though, PT.
No, that's Harlem. Harlem
Yo,
did that shit.
Yo, Harlem, come back in
you
and out,
know.
Harlem. Pause.
All right, no doubt.
Voila.
Go ahead, PT. Keep cooking.
Voila.
Yo,
That was
but
fun.
And this is what happens when you burn down the restaurant, bro, with bullshit. Bro.
Yo, Leaf and Hall got a rivalry going on, man. I see
We
that every
don't have a
time.
rivalry, bro. Like he just run into his own trap, bro. Like it's like a big ass. You could clearly see that big ass mouse trap is laying right in front of you. You walk into it every fucking time.
Yo, when he
Jimmy
got you
Butler's
pussy out
not
there,
gonna
you were
save
driving the
nobody, bro.
crowd.
Like stop it, bro. Like he damn sure ain't gonna save the Nets.
Jimmy
the Nets
Butler
don't
not
have no
saving
save.
Miami. What are we doing?
And it depends on the money he wants. Like if he wants a $40-50 million salary, I ain't gonna work for Brooklyn. Ain't gonna work.
John, the problem with the money is like as soon as you make an All NBA team, you are gonna get paid. As soon as you,
Right.
like that's the problem. So like one of the things that we got going for us as far as saving money is that nobody on this on this team has made an All NBA team or peaked at a top 5 voting in a award yet, bro. So it was one of the reasons why Claxton is the highest paid player on this team right now. A la fucking BS. with
hold on. Anybody in those? Hold on. Let me ask you this, Leaf. Anybody in Cam Thomas draft made those teams?
Yes.
Yeah. Cam Thomas is in a crazy draft.
Who made those teams? Evan
Wait, what
Mobley.
teams?
Evan Mobley made all defensive team, if I'm not mistaken.
Did Cade Cunningham make
21 or 22?
K Cunningham made an all rookie
21.
team.
Okay.
And Franz Wagner, I think he made an all rookie team.
What about Suggs? Did he make defensive?
Suggs made an all defensive team. Scotty Barnes made he was an all-star and he won rookie of the year. That's why he got paid.
Right.
So if you win an award and if you come in an all rookie team or all NBA team or some sort, bro, like you're gonna get some money in this league. It is.
And the ones that did bad, that crapped out, are on our team right now.
It's one of the reasons why we able to save money.
That's funny as hell, though. But we want to save money. We want to save money.
Do we?
Well, yeah, Sean Marks says he doesn't want to go over the first day for until we're ready. That's what he said.
Hold on. Realistically, bro,
Who are we saving money for?
But hold on. How successful have we been in the free agency, bro, for us to just be paying anybody? We got to be do this slowly. We got to think, and we got to carefully decide who should be. Everybody's saying De'Aaron Fox. I might go with that. But besides that, I'm not sure, bro.
The free agent. Here's the thing: the big free agent that we're planning, that I think that we're planning on signing, is somebody in between the ages of 24 and 28 that's going to help with the process, not deviate from it, like KD and Kyrie was doing. Somebody that's just going to add on to what we're doing and give us that boost, that legitimate star that's going to turn the players that we have into legitimate number 2s and number 3s, and then we can follow on suit with him, because whoever we get out of free agency is going to be better than anybody that we draft any fucking way. So it doesn't really matter. Like, listen, whoever we get out of free agency that is a guaranteed like shot that's going to like basically boost us in the arm while we're still trying to come up as a young team, and they're still young and they're still like in between 24 and 28. That's the player that we're looking for. That's not the players that's going to deviate from it and then going to set up shop the way KD and Kyrie set up, bro. Like, which a lot of people don't like.
Y'all want me to read the list of 2026 free agents?
You can read it off, but I know that list ain't gonna be the same once it come up anyway. So I mean,
go ahead.
Fast. Dame Lillard, Embiid.
No.
LeBron.
Let me get through it.
Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant, Trae Young, Zach LaVine, Luka Doncic, Fred VanVleet, Rudy Gobert, Kyrie Irving, and my favorite and my target, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, we already know he gonna get paid, man. So he getting off that.
OKC is giving him the bag. He
might end up getting $300 million, bro.
He might want to go to the bright lights of the big city.
Bullshit.
He has a relationship with their head coach.
Bullshit. Niggas don't leave $300 million on the table to take the $100 million.
He could get every dime. The new CBA, he could get every dime of that.
No, he can't.
I'd be surprised if they let Shea go, man. Like, OKC would have to really drop the CBA.
No, here's the thing about the CBA.
I don't even think Luka going nowhere.
See, the thing about the CBA, PT, one of the reasons. Here's the thing about the CBA, bro. The CBA allows you to get the most money on a team that you've been on previously for at least the last 2 to 3 years. And that in SGA's case, that's OKC. He's gonna be eligible for $400 million after the new next TV deal.
Right, but he could take that Jalen Brunson path, right? Where he takes a little bit less now.
Fuck no.
But gets the giant super duper max, $72 million per joint. That's still on the table for him. And then
it depends on who's still here in terms of management.
You guys
like if Sean Marks and them still here,
no,
I don't think he.
Jalen Brunson only did that. Jalen Brunson only did that deal, but to ensure that he get the 10 years, and then he's gonna try to get that money. But by the time he's eligible for that money, he gonna be fucked up because they got at head coach. You know they got the Grim Reaper at head coach.
I'm staying under the mastermind Sam Presti that knows how to build teams.
Y'all thinking about it too hard. Hear me out.
Sam Presti
Please.
know how to draft teams. They don't know how to build them.
When Kyrie first got here, before he got on some bullshit and made it where you couldn't market him, they were painting the entire sides of buildings of Kyrie and his sneak. Kyrie was the number 2 after LeBron only. Was number 2 in sneaker sales. Like for Nike to have ended it with a
not for nothing, his sneakers was better than everybody's though.
They were. That's for my son's feet. I welcome them. Just them shits was excellent.
Like
But
for performance
tell me KD
basketball
might find his
sneakers,
way back here.
for performance basketball sneakers, Kyrie had it.
Facts. But let me finish my point. What Shaq could be in New York versus what he could be in OKC is miles different. He could be that dude marketing wise. You don't even see him now, and he's the best player in the league. And guess who knows that? Him, his agents. There is a chance. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. You can't say some shit like that's gonna happen, but there is a chance just because of what the money is on the table, off the court money. Like you just not getting that in OKC.
I get the market, but I think you just read. I get the market. I get the market
off
part,
that point.
but
That's why Brunson could take the cheaper deal because he know he gonna get a lot of endorsements because he's in New York, so he gonna make his money regardless, even if it's not from the.
You don't think
Knicks.
Shea gonna get endorsements and he's in OKC?
But not the same way you would if you in New York.
I'd be surprised if they let him go, man. Like
I think Shea, but I think Shea's recognition. I think Shea's recognition around the league is already recognizable already.
Did KD not get deals in OKC, bro? What are y'all talking about? Did
Yo,
Russ
bro,
not get
KD
deals
was
in
getting
OKC,
mad,
bro? What are y'all
bro.
talking about?
I don't know
Not
why y'all
really.
acting like y'all don't realize it's different if you in New York, LA, Miami. It's different.
Yo, KD won an Emmy in New York. You know what I'm saying? When you're in New
No,
York,
but to leave your point, KD was getting mad.
Somebody got some bad. Hold on, somebody got some bad audio. I think that's AP. Mute up, AP. Go ahead, Jay. I think it's Jay PC was talking. Go ahead, y'all.
No, that sounded crazy, yo.
Like, think about the nondescript ass Nets players that be at the Met Ball, just because they're dating models, like international, like completely. Have y'all seen Nick Claxton's girl?
Nah.
Yo, who the
But who
fuck
can say
is
Shea
Nick
care about any of that though?
Yo, Shay, like everybody cares about that. That's a fair thing.
Nah, that's
Y'all
not
don't
true.
even care
That's not
about
true.
that. That don't make
Pod.
sense. That don't
Yeah,
make
that
sense
don't.
anymore.
That's not
We
true.
not living
A
in the
lot of players don't care
1990s. It's
about
the
that.
internet
Kevin
era.
Durant
You could
left Steph
get
Curry,
endorsement deals in any state.
Yo, we got a
Kevin Durant
player
left
in the
Steph
league.
Curry.
We got one of the best
Yo,
players
so
in the
wait, y'all
league who
telling me
care about
wait,
horses,
just
and
to
y'all
make
telling
sure.
me that
Y'all telling me that
these
y'all
players
think
care
that
about the fashion and clothes and girls and all that. Like
no,
this,
it's
we got
not
one of the
about that.
best
It's
players.
about being in a bigger market. And y'all telling me
It's
that
not
being in
about that. Don't
y'all
matter
telling me
anymore.
being
Y'all
in a bigger
speaking. Y'all
The
market.
market
speaking
don't
early
matter anymore. The market
2090s,
don't
man.
matter
That don't
anymore.
CBA is
matter no more.
eliminating that big market. Why you think niggas is taking
Yeah.
200-something million deals,
Yo,
bro, in
bro, but
Toronto and shit?
it's still different, bro. Like
Son, the
it's just
internet is exploding right now. You could get buzz anywhere. It don't matter
no,
what
but y'all
state.
It
don't
doesn't
realize it's
matter.
not the same amount of
No,
money
New
in
York is
other
not the
cities
same
than
from back in the
New York.
Yo,
days,
Gilbert
man.
Arenas just
But
was
hold on,
talking
y'all
about
gotta
this.
look at
That big
reality.
market shit don't matter to
No,
the
It's
I'm
not
looking
CBA,
at
bro. If that
reality.
was
The
the case,
it's not
bro,
internet,
as much
the
New York and
money
internet
in
changed the
New York
OKC
and
than
game.
it is in
The
LA,
New York.
internet
New
and
York and
social
LA,
media
bro,
changed the game.
would be in the conference finals right now, bro, and not these other fucking teams, bro.
Bro,
You
y'all
ain't
not
never
make
in your life heard of the Minnesota Timberwolves being in the conference finals. It happened now because they able to build a team in this CBA, bro. Like because
but that
the
don't
big
mean it's
market
as
teams
much
is
money
the
in
big
Minnesota
market
as it
teams
is
is
It's money
the
everywhere.
big
I
There's
don't, I
money
don't think y'all
everywhere. You say
understand the
the
LA
big
can't get
market
a
internet.
teams
bag
is
in
not chewing
Minnesota?
The
up the dollars
internet,
no more.
listen, you can follow your best player. It don't matter where you at, no matter what state. It's
Nah,
different
man.
now.
Nah, man. If you
Edwards,
don't
Yeah,
say
you
but
think
the
Edwards
money
not gonna get a
going
bag in
around in that
Minnesota?
state ain't as much as LA.
not really,
Ain't as much
he's gonna
like
get
it's
Listen, you
the
New
saying
money.
York
as much
City,
as LA. It doesn't
New York
listen,
City make more
LeBron could
money than
go
the
to
whole state.
Cleveland and make it a fucking a number one market, even though that's a
LeBron
bad
left
market.
Cleveland.
Nah.
LeBron left Cleveland.
He left Cleveland
All right, and when he was in Cleveland, he was a whole economy.
And when he
because
left
he wanted the
Cleveland,
opportunity.
it changed the whole fucking the GDP of the state. Like,
all right, and when the Lakers was losing, when the Lakers was losing after Kobe retired, they wasn't making no inroads.
But
why do you think LeBron
Kobe
went
could
to the
still
Lakers?
get deals though.
No, it's not. I said when he retired.
I know when D'Lo got drafted in, he wasn't getting no deals.
Exactly. So I don't know what y'all. It's about a super. If you're a superstar, you can make inroads anywhere you go. It doesn't matter what state.
But when you in a big market, even if you're not a superstar, you can still get shit because it's a lot of shit to go around.
Let me break it down. I'm gonna break it down to you. When Nike makes a sneaker, right? Nike wants.
Y'all
The
think
reason
Cam
why
Thomas
Nike
would
plugs
be on
in the
fucking True Religion if he was in fucking Nebraska?
It don't matter. Like you could. I think. Listen, Curry is a number one top player, and he got like he could get deals in any market.
Not he's in San Francisco. Like you can't. The reason why he's never leaving.
You can put Curry in Indiana.
You can put Curry in fucking Kentucky, and he will get deals.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like that don't matter.
Curry is international. That's not what y'all not getting.
Listen,
y'all sitting here talking about states and all that.
You don't understand. When I walk out my house in Brooklyn, to the left of me, there's two hedge fund dudes that I've done one deal with one of them. That's my neighbors. That's when I get money, when I'm basically fishing in a pond, it's all big fish. It's
all right, that's you though. You speaking about you. That's your experience.
When you live in OKC, you
it doesn't listen. You're not speaking in the form of a multi-millionaire. You're not speaking in the form of a multi-millionaire. You're speaking of a form as a regular Joe. That's it. It's two different things.
I think when you got Shea money, you can be anywhere.
Listen, if you got social media,
yo, bro, why
like LeBron could sit there and play in Alaska, and he still would get love. He still would get these deals.
Hold on. So he could get in the movie deal.
Market is so important, yo.
Hold on.
So he was LeBron was getting these deals before LA.
He did not have Space Jam before LA.
No, he didn't.
Yo, Space Jam is something low for his standards. Like, don't get it twisted.
No, that was his. He aspired to do that. He wants to be.
All right, aspired. He could have got Space Jam in Cleveland.
Yo, bro, he moved it so he could have the relationship. He started a movie company when he went to LA on purpose.
All right, and you think he been living in LA
Jordan endorsement money, bro, in Chicago was crazy, bro, in the 80s, bro. Like when
Chicago is the second city.
Yeah, but what was the market in Chicago when he arrived? The market was shit. Bro,
exactly. Yes, it was. It was shit.
A huge city.
It was shit. Check out
the market was shit in 1984.
No.
Bro.
Chicago market was shit, man. It was trash.
The basketball
it was trash.
It wasn't nobody
else. Chicago market was trash before Jordan.
It was trash. Y'all saying here, Chicago was. Well, it still is a third world country, but it was like a third world country in the early '90s. What are y'all talking about, man? Matter of fact, Jordan was drafted in '84. Jordan was drafted in '84. You think Chicago was? You think Chicago was lit in '84?
Chicago is basically mini New York.
'84 Chicago was lit.
Chicago is not. I'm not talking about the basketball team. I'm talking about the industry.
No, it was not in '84. Not in 1984. Chicago was lit like that.
Chicago's called the second city because
right. It's baby New York.
No. That's not. They're not even a second market. What are you talking about,
bro? That's what they call Chicago, the second city.
No, listen, and they could call Chicago the Windy City. That's what they call Chicago. The second market. I never even heard that.
Yeah, they're called the second city. Google it. Don't argue.
All right, it's called the second city. You said second market.
No,
which one is it?
City.
I said it's called the second city because they're second to New York.
Right.
No, they not. It's no. It's New York. It's California. All right. So can somebody pull up the markets for the markets? I bet you Chicago ain't number 2.
No, not anymore. Now LA.
What you mean not anymore? They never was. It was always. Listen, no, it wasn't. It was always New York. It was always Broadway, and it was always Hollywood. Broadway and Hollywood. 1 and 2.
They didn't have the population. They didn't have
Yes,
the
they
industry
did.
size.
More
They
than
did not.
Chicago. Yes, they did.
Oh my fucking God! Shit,
So pull
nigga,
it
this
up.
is
You sitting there
this.
saying, "Oh my God, pull it
I don't
up."
have to pull it up. I'm
All
telling
right, of
you. I
course you don't
know
have to
this
pull it
is a
up because you
fact.
wrong.
This
Hold
is
on.
like
All right.
basic.
What
This
you
is
want?
like
What you
basic
want me to pull up?
understanding shit.
I want you to pull up Google 1984 market.
That ain't gonna come up. But keep
1984
listening.
Chicago. What gross or something? Or gross value of the
Yeah,
city?
Chicago Growth. You talking about 84? They was the second market. Y'all crazy? 84?
84. It was not
Oh
They
man,
was a
y'all
shit
bugging.
market, bro.
I
Like them
know.
niggas was probably lower than
Exactly. I don't
Minnesota.
ADD. Y'all sitting there getting upset talking about Chicago's the second market. Get the
But
fuck
but
out of
but
here.
but here
84 in
here's the thing. But here's the
1984.
That's
thing.
what they
Like
call Chicago.
here's the
Like
thing.
what is
With that
Chicago's Big
fact,
Dave's is the second city because it's baby New York.
Son, the second city don't know. They call us the Big Apple. That don't mean shit. They could call Chicago the second city. That don't
it's
mean
just a
You
nothing.
ever been to
nickname, bro. Like
Chicago?
that's all that
That's a
is, bro. Like
nickname. They ain't say second market
It
city. Now, if it
it's a
say
nickname
second
for a
market
reason.
city,
But hold up.
did it say second market
Uh,
city?
you said I'm looking up America's richest cities in 1984.
Yes.
All right, hold on.
It said Chicago.
Medium
That's
market
crazy.
size.
Yes,
Medium
media.
market size.
Yeah, you could look up either
We got it,
or.
but I'm looking.
It ain't Chicago as two. It ain't Chicago as two. Y'all bugging saying Chicago. It's always New York and
I think Chicago is
California
one of
always
the
competing.
I'm not mad.
Chicago's a
Chicago in
big market, but I don't remember
1984,
it
bro.
Don't
being
get it
that
No,
big
twisted.
in
Chicago probably
1984.
top 5, but not no fucking
Chicago
1
was
and
top
2.
5 in the 90s, but in 1984, bro, no,
That's
bro.
the point, though. That it's one of the
No,
biggest
no,
cities
y'all
in
said
the
no. You
nation.
said
No,
2. You said
it
that
No,
became
I
that,
the
said
bro.
it's one of
conversation was the
yo, y'all,
2.
y'all niggas just trying to argue. Niggas didn't say
I'm
it was
not trying to
2.
argue.
Oh,
You
listen,
said number 2.
just listen. Nobody said number 2. Niggas said they called
Oh,
Chicago second
oh,
city
yo, niggas
for a
ain't just say
reason.
number 2. Niggas ain't
No,
said right
niggas said
behind New York
second
City.
city.
Niggas
You
ain't
not
say that.
listening. You just trying to talk. You not listening. You can't talk and listen at the same time.
Nah,
Niggas
nah.
just
Niggas said
said,
number 2.
nigga, you said number 2.
I
Niggas
ain't
said
say
they called.
nothing.
Niggas said they
Bro, can
called
you
Chicago
let him
second
finish? Let
city.
Jay finish.
Niggas said they called Chicago second city because it's a mini New York. That means it's one of those big markets, one of the markets that matter.
Nah,
And you
niggas,
kept saying it's not the second market.
yo,
It's not
niggas
the
need to
second
listen
market.
to the
Nobody
tape
said
over
market, and
again.
nobody said the number 2.
Niggas ain't say nothing. We was talking about market, and I said Chicago is not the second market compared to LA. Y'all arguing me down now. Y'all switching it up because y'all see.
No,
Y'all already. I bet you
think
y'all
Rob
looking
said
at
that.
it.
Not
I don't
listening
think
to each
Jay
other.
said
That's
that.
the problem. Niggas is
No,
just
probably
talking
you
over each
ain't
other and not.
say that. Probably it was multiple people talking. Probably you
It was
didn't say
I
that,
think
but
Con said that.
somebody just
I
said
don't
that.
think Jay
I
said
had.
that.
Can I read to you
Jay didn't
what
say
it
that.
is right now? Can I read to you what it is right now? I can't find 1984, but
Yeah,
I
I'm trying to
found it.
find 1984. I can't neither.
I can't find 1984, but I can tell you what it is right now. In media market size, number 1, New York. Number 2, Los Angeles. Number 3,
Okay.
Chicago. Number 3, Chicago.
All right. I said number 1 and number 2. What I just said. I said it
Okay,
was always
hold
New
on.
York and always
But
California. I
in
said that.
1984, because I'm gonna find it. In 1984, Los Angeles in the last 20 years has grown ridiculous. Jay-Z used to live in New York, New
Listen, no,
Jersey,
See, you
but
giving
now
me
he
your
lives in
own
LA.
synopsis.
Puff
I ain't
lives in
asked for that.
LA.
I ain't
A
asked for
lot of
that. Look at
people
the
have
numbers.
moved to
The
LA.
numbers. No,
I'm
no.
gonna
See, you.
find it.
Yeah, but
I'm
All right.
gonna
even
So, yeah,
find
you
it.
giving your
even
opinion
Chicago's
like it's a
third right
fact.
now.
You giving your
Chicago's
opinion
third
like it's
right
a
now.
fact. No, we
Nobody
said.
wants to live in
But I
cold
get
ass
what he's
Chicago.
saying though, because it don't gotta be 1 or 2. If it's in
See,
the
now y'all
top
saying it.
5,
You see what I'm saying? We
yo,
was
because you wasn't
arguing 1
trying to
and
hear
2.
niggas, you just would have
No.
argued.
Niggas was arguing
Second
1
city
and
don't mean
2.
second market. Niggas just
See, yeah. Just say y'all wrong. Fuck it, cause niggas said it's the second market, cause y'all talking
no
about the
niggas
second
said
city.
second
Y'all kept
city.
saying the
Okay, I
second
got
part.
Move off this
1982.
shit,
You
bro.
ready?
Like, god damn.
I got 1982. You ready?
Right. Why is this such a big deal? Like,
I don't know.
yeah,
Media concentration in
I
New
why
don't
we
York.
know.
not
No,
just getting to
the
the talking point?
conversation was the conversation,
Can I
Breezy,
go
was you
ahead and
could
give
get
it to you?
marketing deals in any
I
market.
have it.
That's
I'll
what we
put the
trying to
link in
say
the
right now.
chat. I'll put the link in the chat. Media concentration in the United States industry and regulatory responses. Number 1, New York. Number 2, Chicago. Number 3, Los Angeles. Number 4, Boston. And they're no longer number 4. They used to be. Chicago is a big ass fucking city. That's where Al Capone is from. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
But
like
all
obvious
niggas
shit.
is saying is you got to be in one of because they mentioned Chicago like it wasn't one of the big markets, and it
used
is.
to be. It used to be second.
Because we losing the ball. The fact of the matter is, I think regardless of who comes here or not, these dudes can make money wherever they go. I'm not saying that the money in the contracts ain't gonna be big in New York. I'm not saying that. Of course, it's a
That's
big
what we
asset.
saying.
But
The
they
money's
could.
gonna
But
be bigger
it don't
in New
matter
York.
for
and
me.
Philly,
It don't.
Boston.
Shay can go to Indiana and get endorsement deals wherever he at.
If that was true,
That's what I'm saying.
more players would go to Indiana.
Right.
It's not a
That's
why I
true.
keep
That's not
saying
that's
that?
not
Yo, it's
true.
the you can get market deals anywhere. You can get it's the
If that was
internet.
the case, they would.
Hold on.
What you mean that? Yo,
Let me say this.
you can get market deals anyway, man.
Let me say this real quick. Hold on. Let me get this off. Let me get this off. Wemby is the ambassador of Louis Vuitton in San Antonio. He's the ambassador.
Paris.
No, it doesn't matter.
Son, no. See, no. You only making hold up. You only making our point. Hold up. You only making our point. Listen, wait. I'm gonna answer it for him.
Hold on, let me get it off.
Yes, let him finish, please.
Not only is he the ambassador of Louis Vuitton in San Antonio is changing the entire downtown infrastructure to make it look more city-like. He got his own shoe coming up soon by Nike. They already gave him the alien logo. They got mad stuff prepared for Wemby in the next future years. Deals is going to be coming his way. He's going to make the big money.
Let me say this.
His entire life.
Hold on. I see what LM is talking about because I think this is the same impact on LeBron and Cleveland because this is what I
just
heard.
said that.
Right, I'm not saying you did not say that, bro.
No, I never said you ain't say that.
Right. I'm just
saying.
I'm just trying to find a common denominator in all of this. And based on what LM is saying, I'm adding to what he's saying. Like you said previously, the fact is when these players come to these cities and the market, the economy goes up or down because of certain players. And that's the point I was making about LeBron that I think LM is making about Wemby. Am I on the same page with y'all? I had left for a second.
All right, let me make Can I make another point? Can I make another point? Hold up. Let me make another point. Let me make another point.
Am I on the same page with y'all? I just got back. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You on the same page. Hold on. Let me make another headline. Let me make another headline. Like Caitlin Clark is in Indiana right now, and her market is crazy. She got a lot of sponsorships and everything. It doesn't matter if you're in a major city.
That's
like I don't.
Nobody.
How's different? How?
Because
listen.
How that's different?
Let me break it down. When Nike puts out a shoe, right? There's an automatic base market that's gonna buy that shoe, right? Not everybody is LeBron, but even Kyrie saw a huge tick up. He went from 4 and 5 to 2 playing for the Nets. And
all right, what is your point? What is your point? What is your point right now? What is your point?
Let him finish, bro.
Just because when he puts out anything or when he connects to anything, the city he plays in, what he is in proximity to, he is in proximity to capital. And that is a reality. Players come to this market. If I was wrong in what I was saying, they would still. If I was wrong in what I was saying, the Nets would still be in New Jersey.
That's a fact. That's an interesting point, Bob.
New York market. If I was wrong in what I was saying, the New York Jets would be called the New Jersey Jets because they don't play in New York. Market is
God, has the Nets
y'all glazing. Oh, y'all saying, nah, shit. That don't mean shit. Listen, like I said, any superstar.
So let me say this to this point. If that's the case, right? if that's the case, has the Nets ever had a player of LeBron, Steph, or Kevin
There we
Durant's
go.
caliber?
I was just about to say
Has the
that.
New Jersey Nets have ever drafted a player of Steph, KD, LeBron, or Wemby's caliber during the time they was in New Jersey? Because I guarantee if they did, they stay in New Jersey. That is a fact.
No. Listen. Hold on. LM, to that point, don't deviate from PT's other point about the New York Jets. You know what I'm saying?
That's
true.
That don't have nothing to do with anything, bro. Like that, I don't understand the name. All right, listen. That has nothing to do with anything.
I mean, AP, you do know the basketball is part machine, right?
Listen.
Do you understand the NFL is a shared?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. What I'm saying is, before we get to the NFL, I'm not deviating from your point. I'm going right at your talking point, bro. Again, the way they constructed Madison Square Garden for fans to have access to get there from all over is the same way they did the Barclays. One of the last times I went to the Barclays to watch a game, it was versus Toronto. A Toronto fan was able to come from Connecticut, and that was because of the LIRR and the way the trains work for New York. And I'm saying that to say it can't do that where they were playing that in Jersey. You can, but it's much tougher. So the access to get fans to the game is the most important thing. So I don't want you to leave that. And those are the teams that be having the best markets. Oh, New York specifically.
I mean, well, shit. LeBron, when he was in Cleveland, it wasn't a lot of transportation to get to Cleveland, and they was pretty marketable. So I mean, I'm not really getting your point.
Oh my God!
From Jersey to Brooklyn. If he could do the same thing in Cleveland, he could have just stayed in Cleveland. Cleveland had a better team. Cleveland was better set up. They just had a challenge for rings. He just won one with them, and he left. And the reason why
he left to join up with his team. He left to join up in Miami.
Let nobody finish nothing saying anything, man.
I'm gonna explain.
Go ahead, Iceman. Let Iceman go. Go ahead, Iceman.
I'm gonna explain like this because, like, bro, you just tripping. Like, bigger cities is like a megaphone, right? You go in New York, everything is 10 times louder, right? You come to Maryland, it's like 10 times lower.
So why LeBron didn't go to New York when you had a chance?
Chill, bro. Chill. Like, chill.
Why LeBron didn't go to New York when you had a chance then?
Chill. You ready to ask questions too much, bro. You're just moving the goalposts. Let him finish his whole thought.
I'm not moving the goalposts.
Let him finish his whole thought about what he's saying, bro.
Right, go ahead, finish your thought, man. Go ahead, man.
Listen, bro. Hold on, AP, hold it down. We like your content, but we don't need your permission. What we asking you to do is...
What you mean? You just said it. Who need my permission, nigga? I ain't say none of that. I ain't say you need my permission and that. I said go ahead and speak.
So let him finish, bro.
All right, so what are you talking about? I need... Come on with that. Come on, because you just said that, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? He can speak. I was quiet, nigga.
Listen. This is what I'm talking about. I'm the moderator, and the moderator got to make sure that everybody gets
I never said he needed my permission to speak, though. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm talking about. Before I could finish what I'm saying, you feel a need to intervene as the moderator.
You just said you addressed me, so I was addressing the situation. He was speaking, and you telling me I ain't telling him to speak.
Bro, I'm asking you to let me talk and don't talk while I'm talking.
You can talk.
How we do. I'm not.
You can talk. You don't need to say that.
Need your permission. Every time I say something, you ad-libbing.
All right, I don't need. All right, so talk then, nigga. The fuck?
Right. Listen. I'm trying to explain what the moderator does for a page. The moderator is the person.
I know what the moderator does. I'm not a 5-year-old. All right, I know.
So stop cutting me off.
Just let him speak then. Let him speak. Why are you telling me what a moderator does? Let him speak. He want to.
Yo, bro, I'm not doing this with you. I don't know what you think this is. Maybe they do that shit with BK and Wild Hoops. But I'm going to tell you like this. When it comes to this page, it's about somebody getting a chance to speak without being cut off. Do not cut nobody off. Let them finish their thought. This is entertainment doesn't equal arguing. We don't have to argue. Everybody could say what they need to say, and then we can continue the conversation. I ain't got no disrespect for you, bro, but you ain't coming over here telling me when to let people talk and not talk, bro. I'm the moderator. You not. You been here for 5 minutes. You just got here. You ain't no regular to be doing all that. Calm your ass down. So again, respectfully, I want to hear other fans talk too. I'm not just here just hogging the mic, pause, and just not letting nobody talk. Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop. I gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? Legendary, you gonna live forever. But we gonna go back to Iceman. Iceman, talk to us. Can you please finish the soliloquy so we could get somewhere with this?
Yo, I was saying, like, you know what I'm saying? When you in New York, anything is 10 times louder. You know what I'm saying? Like in Maryland, the part of Maryland that I live in, if you out here, bro, you ain't getting the same broadcast as you get in New York. And I'm gonna explain, like, even with fashion, when I was going back and forth to New York to here, like New York fashion was like light years ahead of Maryland fashion. You know what I'm saying? So anything I would get from out there, we wouldn't see it out here for like 5 years later. You see what I'm saying? So bigger cities, markets are so much different with everything. And that's why certain players would want to play in bigger markets, because certain things are just way faster than certain areas. You know what I mean? Everybody in New York pick up things quicker. LA pick up things quicker. And if you're in a small city, like, you know what I'm saying, in Maryland, like where I'm at, everything is slower. It's not as fast. So you know what I'm saying? Your market is not as big. It's not going to move as quick. You're not going to get as much promotion as you would in New York or LA, Chicago, one of them bigger cities. And that's just the way it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, until people want to say, like, for instance, I seen an interview with Stephon Marbury, and he was like, yo, I almost died in Minnesota. He said, yo, I couldn't wait to leave Minnesota. He said, yo, I like the fans, but just little stuff he didn't like the ice. He said he was driving and he almost spun off of the road, bro. Like, the weather is crazy. Listen to Shaq. He talk about how, you know, David Stern asked him where he wanted to play, and he said somewhere hot. Look where Shaq played for his career for the most part, somewhere hot. Players want to play in the best cities where it's dope. Damian Lillard couldn't wait to leave Portland. Shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying
I think two things can be true at once, though, Breezy.
Hold on. I want to know what LM mean by that, and then we gonna move around. Go ahead. What you mean by that, LM?
Because I think while y'all are correct, and the market does play a part in some things, I also do think that based on the type of player that arrives or the type of player that you get in that market, they can change the infrastructure of that market and they can become big. Say, for instance, Golden State. Golden State is now a top 3 market that is, their whole organization is worth $1 billion based solely off Steph.
Bro.
Before Steph got drafted there, nobody was looking to go to no Golden State.
Bro,
it wasn't even. It was never like that. Steph changed
Apple
the entire value of that organization based solely off him.
But LM,
So
you're
the
not
fact
looking
that
at the fact. You're not looking at the point you're saying is correct, but you're not looking at the fact that they got big and they left Oakland and they went to San Fran. They went to the bigger market to do what? Make more money. That's just the reality. San Francisco's a bigger market. They went to the bigger market. They got big. They outgrew Oakland, and they went to San Francisco.
I'm not saying that you. I'm not
part
saying that you. I'm not saying that you're wrong in that. But I'm also. But realistically, if you want to take it back to the OKC KD days when he was in OKC, they still not really a big market, but the deals that he was getting, the publicity that he was getting over OKC, I'm sure KD was making his fair share of bread. He wasn't probably in New York, where he probably could have made more money if he was 21 playing in New York, the Knicks at the time, because the Nets didn't move to Brooklyn yet.
If I'm wrong, then what Melo said is a lie. Carmelo Anthony I believe it was his own podcast. But on one of these podcasts, I think everybody's seen it. He said, I would have came to Brooklyn, but I wasn't going to New Jersey. He said it with his own mouth.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that's fairly recent history. That's players telling you market matters.
Did you hear about the
No,
Dwight Howard
I
stuff,
think it
Pod Thorn?
depends. I think it depends
You hear
on the
about that?
players, though. I think it really do depend on the players. Like, say for example, like I'll say Tim Duncan for example. I don't think the dude used to come to games dressed in cowboy boots and
Yeah,
black t-shirts and jeans.
that's
Like
fair.
he didn't care about market. The man got 5 rings in San
I
Antonio. He stayed there for his entire career. I think it
100%, and it
depends
had,
really on the players,
and I
like
think that's
what
one
you
of the
value.
best. That's one of the smartest things that Buford and Pop did was they got players that wouldn't leave, like their core players, Tony Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan. They fine living in San Antonio. You got some other kind of players. It would have been a problem because you're right. It's not every player, but I look at I don't see why we couldn't get shot. I don't. I really
I'm
don't.
not, listen.
I think we
I'm
could
not
dream
mad
big
at that.
like
If
that.
we got shot, I'm hyped. I'm not saying that I wouldn't be. That would be amazing if we got shot.
And it's
Like
not that we getting shy. It's not even that we even got like a 5%. But whenever you have a market like Brooklyn, and they do all the other stuff good. The team building not so good, but the brand and shit, and the fact that you playing in front of the most beautiful women in the world. You know what I'm saying? In Brooklyn, you might see Rihanna. You're not seeing Rihanna in Minnesota unless it's the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the finals. She'll show up in Minnesota, but it, that's why you want to play in a big market. You want to play on the biggest stages, and that's New York, man. That's why we came. That's why that team came here for exactly that reason.
I feel like Braun, even though the Nets wasn't I don't think the Nets wasn't Brooklyn at the time, but I think Braun should have went to the Knicks if at that time when he was considering leaving instead of Miami. I think he would have definitely changed the entire. We talking infrastructure. That man would have gotten paid. Not to say he didn't get it in Miami, but he would have got paid money.
Yeah,
Like
Hold on. LM. They was talking about that on a panel earlier on. The reason why he went to Miami is because he played with Wade in the Olympics. And, they built the
mhm.
relationship like, yo, we could win together if we played together. You know what I'm saying? And coincidentally, Bosh was a free agent that year too. So you know how that go. But case in point is they get these. I think some of that might have happened again in the Jordan era. There was a certain integrity about you having your own team, Jordan, Reggie Miller, players like that. Now it's a little different. Like, yo, we can win together. You know what I'm saying? It's 29 teams. There's only one winner. Like, let's really try to win a championship. And I think that's what happened with LeBron and Wade. I think that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I
Wait,
think
so
at the
I got a question. So let's say uh we draft the Cooper or we draft the Ace or whatever the case may be. Do y'all think that if we get one of those two, just like what Steph did with Golden State, just like I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because we already in New York, we in Brooklyn, but do y'all think those two change like the trajectory in terms of market wise? Like the Nets is now getting national TV play. Y'all think that that happens if we get one of those two, like
Oh,
jersey
most
sales, like
definitely,
they?
LM. Yeah.
yo, the Nets side bought the Nets for. Well, let's start with the first flip. Um, Prokhorov bought the Nets for less than $1 billion, like a half a billion dollars type of shit, like not low money. He did a hell of a flip when Saad bought the team for 2.2 billion, and then he bought the building for a little bit more. Now the team is worth 3.2 billion. He's gained $1 billion in that short time that Saad has been here. These teams, like especially in a market like New York, you can't get another team in New York. If you want to own a basketball team and you're multi-billionaire, there's two New York teams, and you can't get either one of them barely because well, maybe Sai might sell, but you that's just the reality. There's only two. So if they ever won, it doesn't even matter who they won with. If they ever won, that team is double. he doubled his money easy. That he goes from 2.2 easily to 4.4, 5 billion, 6 billion type shit. The Knicks are worth over that. So if you ever won a championship in this city, he's gonna triple.
Yeah, the
Shaq's
market,
gonna
the
triple his money.
market's gonna triple. Yeah, that market's gonna triple.
Yo, it's again the player. I'll say this: the player that helped this team win the NBA championship. I want him to retire. I used the same way that it's Steph. Yo, I just want to say this because I think it's funny, but I don't want to get off topic. When John said, "Ooh, that shit pissed AP off," I was crying because John always say that, and I think it's funny. But when you say something, when somebody else say something, and John say, "Ooh," AP was like, "Yo, why you saying ooh and all that shit, man? Like, yo, what's all of that for?"
That's just classic AP, man. That's all it is, man.
I was crying. But yeah, no, I said that to say Golden State is holding on for dear life to Steph Curry because the culture that they built in that city is based on winning, and that's having Steph Curry on that team. The whole fan spirit. If you got a fan spirit, imagine what Curry means to the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's one thing to see Clay go. It ain't the same seeing Steph Curry go. So I think they do their best, PT, and holding the Steph Curry. And I do think it's good rapport and good culture. Even with Wade leaving Miami, they still have something called Wade County. You want to build off of that winning. You want to, you know what I mean? So fans could, you know what I mean, have a culture, feel that winning culture and try to build from there because everything ain't ticket sales. If you could get that fan support based off of winning culture, you don't have to worry about making money. The fans, big fans like me, they're gonna always support. So I think I'm gonna leave Cam Thomas out this conversation. I'm gonna just continue to just keep going. I don't want to make this about Cam Thomas. Hold on, let me. But PT, was you finished? I just wanted to add to what you were saying.
Nah, I'm done. Go ahead.
I just wanna get on some of these comments. Dwabi 17 says Steph should leave Golden State. Say why in the comments. Say why in the comments. Bill Johnson said if the Nets get the number 1 pick, Cooper Flag will probably stay at Duke. Damn, Bill.
Oh, that's nice try, bro.
No, I seen Nets press on Twitter. He said that somebody asked him about Brooklyn, and he said we'll see. So I just think he ain't played a college game yet, and we'll see is appropriate. He ain't showing no commitment to Brooklyn, and that's fair game. I ain't tripping on that. Harlem said I agree. Steph going. Two fans feel like Steph is going. I ain't mad at y'all. Dwabi 17 said I don't know if he will be. I don't know if he will, but he should. I think he's signed to like 2027 now, though. Shout out to Easy in the building. I know I'm about to throw the link in the chat for Easy. Harlem said if they play Curry and Draymond, gone. He said if he wants to play winning basketball, he should go to a team where he can win. But I don't know if he's still super motivated to win championships. That's true. Easy said what y'all talking about. We just going around the NBA, just talking about. Well, I was added to what PT said about just if you get a player that win a championship, just do your best keeping him here. Like the Warriors trying to keep Steph Curry because it builds on the winning culture, and you want to keep that even if the player didn't. Like for Haslam, like why was Haslam on Miami for that long? Like, well, what's he doing there? You know what I'm saying? But that being said, Haslam and Curry is two different players. But yeah, I do think that franchises are smart for prioritizing players that they won with. That being said, that's what we talk about. Easy. BK and Wild Hoop starting with John again, man. Yo, why
Oh
you always
man.
starting with John? Yo, hold on. Let me defend John
No,
real
wait.
quick because he
Can I say
undercooked.
this, Breezy? No, because his
Go ahead.
last stream was about Cooper Flag and the shoe deal with New Balance, and he was trying to say that Nike didn't like the guy. No, Cooper just chose New Balance because it's connected to where his hometown is. I had to read the article to him because he wasn't reading the full article, but he just wants to bust my chops, man. That's all it is. I don't care.
Yeah.
Hey,
Shout out to John. John be
bust your
cooking, man.
shot.
Yeah, anytime John on the panel, he be cooking, man. You need to start that. I cooked you last time we had a Cam Thomas debate. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So I
Tell him
told
come
you.
on the show, BK. Come on the show, man. Come on, it's an open group, open forum night.
Yeah, no, BK don't want no smoke. Nah, man, you better be too busy, man. You better be too busy. You better be too busy doing some motherfucking Pilates or some shit, man. You need to be. You know what I'm saying? Or what? Because it ain't no way you fitting to cook me about Cam Thomas. And don't try to come spin the story like you did. I don't know what you telling your chat. Yeah, you got cooked, man. You talk this small guard shit, but prolific scorers that make up for them being small guards. There was plenty of successful small guards. KJ, even though that was the old days. Avery Johnson, even though that was the old days. I'm just letting you know, through the eras of basketball, small guards, some small guards are exceptions to the rule. And we're not talking Muggsy Bogues, Bud Webb small. I'm not taking it there. IT was just a small guard maybe 5 years ago until he had that hip injury, which slowed him down.
Breezy, can I explain why Golden State not gonna let what's his name, Steph Curry go?
Oh dang!
Go ahead.
Because we talking about building a brand. They moved to a new bigger market in San Francisco. Golden State is not a brand like Lakers, Dallas Cowboys, Yankees. You see the drift, right? So the whole thing about it, Golden State Warriors as a brand, they want to build attractive name where certain players like KD, Kyrie, somebody like that will gravitate. San Francisco is not LA, New York, Chicago, like Houston. They not that, but they still in top. In top 10. They'll be over there. It's a shiny state. Building a brand where teams like, let's say, when the Nets were in New Jersey in 1996, Kobe Bryant told, "I'm not playing in New Jersey. I want to go to LA." You know why he said that, right?
No, why he said that?
Because Lakers is a brand. They had players to build the brand. Did Steph Curry help Golden State build the brand? Sure. Lakers had multiple players building their brand, and they constantly doing it. Lakers constantly get stars. You know why? They're using their market. The market play role because what AP don't understand, he never spoke to investors. Like me, in New York, we got Wall Street. No matter how much Houston, Chicago, LA wants to be top market, they never will have Wall Street. We do. Every biggest biggest business in the world has an office in New York City. That's what it is. That's where we rule. That's why Kyrie and KG came over here. Their investments 100 times. It's not even they make over 100 million just signing a shoe deal, out of nothing. So playing in New York, of course, helps you recruit. But the whole thing about it, the Nets in a market where they, just like Golden State, they trying to build a brand. Compared to Knicks who have a brand already, we're not there yet. We need to attract our new generation talent. We need to attract stars. We have to build from the scratch. We here 10 years. We ain't got no fan base to talk about at all. We selling tickets we have no fan base. We're in the bottom 20. Look it up.
Bro, hold on. Let me say this. I, for one, am increasing the fan base. I would like to think. I think that's what I'm trying to do here. So I want to say shout out to my 723 subscribers. Shout out to everybody that's not subscribed. One day, maybe you will wake up one day and like, I'm gonna subscribe to Big Fan Breezy Page. Listen, I'm trying to grow the Nets fans because Brooklyn is a great city. And before the Nets moved to Brooklyn loved basketball. I promise you that. I guarantee it. Denzel Washington voice. Now, all I'm saying is, again, shout to the whole chat. Shout to USL. Shout to all the Nets fans. We the best fans. Again, I don't. When a team first gets when a city first gets a team, is one thing. This is the second team that this city got technically. If this team went from Seattle to OKC, we will have more fans. But the fact that it was already a team here, in the history of that team and how we were in Jersey in the first place, is the reason why the fans are the way that it is. Me being from Brooklyn, my hometown, I have a different perspective on why this is my team. Certain people only like the Warriors because it's not their hometown, and it's because of Steph Curry. It's because of what they did as a recent. They weren't fans of Golden State Warriors before Steph Curry got there. They was all like, oh my God, Monte Ellis is so great. I love Monte Ellis. No, they wasn't doing none of that. They would respect Monte Ellis, but they wasn't fans of them. You get fans when you win. You feel what I'm saying? So people become fans. Look at all of the fans that was here for KD and Kyrie and Harden. They would tell me, yo, I wasn't a fan of the Nets until they came to the team. This is real shit, SL. So I ain't tripping off that. I like I like the ones that's gonna be here regardless. Those are the fans I rock with the most.
We agree. But Steph Curry helping to build the brand. He's most entertaining player to play in last 20 years. It's a fact. And that's why Golden State gonna hold on to him to whatever way they can. And they rightfully should be doing so, because it's future investment.
No,
it ain't got nothing to do with the loyalty. They just trying to build a brand.
They have to win. Like the case study.
Look at the Cowboys. I'm sorry, PT. I'm gonna cut you off for a second. Like, look at the Cowboys. We let Emmitt Smith go. Did we lose any fans? No. We let Michael Irvin go. Did we lose any fans? Hell no. Because we already established the fan base back then.
No, y'all established a fan base because those players help y'all win. So it wasn't no back then. They the ones who actually help you establish the fan base.
Cowboys were winning before what's his name? Emmitt Smith and what's his name?
But even if that's the point, listen.
They just helped to build the brand further.
Lakers
the same way.
Bro, no, but that's
started it.
Bro, hold on. First, slow down. First off, let's since you want to take it there, the NBA built the frame, the whole business off for the Lakers being the West team and the Celtics being the East team. Basically.
Nah, but they were winning though. They were winning.
Bro, that's because they were. You're not listening to me. They were NBA West and NBA East. It was big business for those teams to be the best.
That's what media turned them to be. Come on, man. Don't get it twisted. Sorry.
Bro, listen. The gap is astronomical, bro. Are you serious? They go from 17-17 or 18-17, whatever it is, between the Celtics and Lakers, and then the next is 6 by Chicago. Not 12, 11, 10. No, nobody else was dominating. It was NBA West Lakers, LA Lakers, and it was NBA East, the Boston Celtics. This is just facts. It's not all opinion. And this is part of Jordan's. Hold on. And this is Jordan. Hold on. This is part of Jordan's greatness. Before Jordan, they didn't have no winning culture. They got their first championship and their last championship with Jordan. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear it. Go ahead. I'm listening.
No, that's all I was saying, that the culture is built on winning. And again, they idolized Jordan. Jordan made them You know what I mean?
Right.
More of
Chicago Bulls is a strong
a
brand
world
just
thing.
because of Michael Jordan. That's it. Bulls and market is another reason why teams will be attracted to go to Chicago. Like when Kobe demanded a trade, he wanted to go to Chicago. He didn't want to go to Minnesota. He didn't go to Charlotte. He didn't want to go there. You know why he wanted to go to Chicago, right? Because MJ and that's top 5 market. That's it.
I don't know, man. Yo, shout to Easy, man. Shout to SL Easy, man. What's the word, Easy? We
Yo,
ain't crashing the whip, man. I promise you, bro.
yeah,
I was
y'all
doing
sound
about
like
20.
y'all niggas sound like y'all crashing the whip, nigga. I pulled up to the stream. The first thing I heard was, "Yo, Steph Curry is getting traded." I don't know, like
Nah, that's
Yeah,
something
listen.
Harlem
not even
said.
2
We
seconds,
talk
my
about a
nigga.
lot of stuff, Easy.
Not even 2 seconds, bro. And the whip got crashed. So like, I don't even know what you even telling me that for. It did.
No, we ain't got a scratch on the whip,
Yo, the
bro.
whip done crashed a long time ago. They lying to you.
Man, I've been hearing a lot of shit, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. This
Hold
shit
on, hold
is
on, hold on, hold
No,
on.
I'm seeing a lot on
Bring,
the
hold
comment
on, hold
board,
on,
Easy.
hold on. Jay,
this
bring
shit
him up
right
to
here,
speed.
boy.
Why the whip crash, Jay? Bring him up to speed, bro.
Bro, niggas was in here talking a whole bunch of crazy shit ever since I jumped on the stream. I'm like, yo, what is niggas talking about? Niggas was saying
Yo,
that niggas was literally saying that big market teams don't attract more money to the
Oh,
players.
what?
that was AK. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was him.
I said, what? I was lost, bro. They lost me when they said big market teams do not bring more money to the players.
What big market team you talking about?
They were just talking in general, like going to a big market like LA, New York, Miami, Chicago, like one of those don't bring more advertising, more every
Yeah,
For the
he was
generate
team
more
or for the
revenue.
player? For the team or
nah
for the player?
For
for
the
the
player.
Both.
players. He
For
was
For
saying
either.
because of the internet that, you know what I'm saying, it's like fair game. You know what I'm saying? I can make the same money basically because of the
Right.
internet. I don't have to be in a super big market because of that. And I'm like, we was
You
like,
miss
you tripping.
no, you're missing out on millions, bro. That's just the end all be all, bro. You're missing out on millions, no matter which way you want to cut it. You're not gonna make the same bag from Chicago as you're gonna make in Minnesota. That's just what it is.
That's what we were trying to tell them simply, and they was arguing niggas
Who
down for like an
who was
hour.
arguing about that, bro?
Your boy AP.
AP was the
AP, you already know you're
That's
my
your
guy, bro. But
man's.
that's why I'll cut you,
That's
bro. I ain't gonna
your
lie to you.
man's.
Hey, I ain't afraid to say that's my man, but I'm just saying I could tell a nigga like, yo, you my dog, but you saying some bullshit right the fuck now.
Yeah, but
Yo,
Easy,
yo.
don't you think? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just
Easy.
saying, yo, easy. Do you think I was tripping? I had to sub him out the game. Know what I mean? Like I felt like he was
Nah,
being
you
too
tripping.
combative. Know what I'm saying? Like
Nah,
he
you
don't let
tripping.
nobody finish talking, bro. Like I ain't saying I don't like his content, but that's besides the point. Like he just ready to rebuttal. You be like, well, this and that. He be like, see. I'm like, yo, chill, bro. Like let me finish what I'm trying to say. Like I had to do that. He cut Iceman off, and then I'm saying I wound up subbing him out because of that. So it is what
Listen,
it is.
listen, it is what it is. That's my dog AP. He don't mean no harm about it. But real quick, so SL, what's your question?
My question is like, just gonna give you like Joakim Noah further in an example. Like, don't you think the star players in general, players more attracted to the bigger cities and want to live in a bigger city like Chicago, New York, LA, rather
Well,
than being in Minnesota, Denver, like
well,
cities like that, Cleveland?
it depends on the type of player you're talking about. It depends on when you get that player too.
Remember
Because
when LeBron was early in his days and Joakim Noah told him like, "Yo, LeBron, why you dancing? Ain't nobody going to Cleveland to party." Remember that?
now I remember that, but then like at that same time, you gotta remember too, like when that story came out, LeBron is like 4 or 5 years into the league at this point. So like, but at that point, he already done made the finals already and saw like the deficiencies that his team had. So like at that point, you already know like NBA players have a word of mouth kind of thing. They're connected in a way that we'll never know. So you can hear about the tea leaves about this nigga asking this certain person or this person to come to his team. So when you catch that tea leaf, you're gonna throw that shit right in his face, especially when you're a younger guy. He's not the man that he is right now. And we already know niggas not going to Cleveland. There's not really much to do in Cleveland. Like you're not like it is what it is. Like I don't know what to tell y'all. Like the NBA players that's in the league, like most of them are like you like most of them are damn near the same as a nigga in your hood, bro. Like damn near the same thing. They just got money, bro. So like niggas don't want to do shit with their money. So I don't know what to tell you.
You heard what Jared Allen said about Cleveland, right?
What did he say?
He said out of all places, they traded me to Cleveland. He was like, yo, Cleveland is nice, but I was expecting to go to like a hometown team or something like that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, that's cool, but like, listen, Jared Allen is not like a reputable name to me.
He's humble guy too.
Well, look. From the minute Jared Allen said, "Yo, I came to the playoffs and the lights got too bright for me," he's on a prove it deal with me at this point. So I don't really take everything what he's saying to like the bank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jared Allen don't get to go where he want to go. He just better be lucky he got a job.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you, they want to play in the cities for the money. They don't really necessarily want to live in that city, but they want to be in that city. They got to live in that city to make that type of money. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yo, dude,
But Esco, real quick, Breeze. But Esco, there's a distinct difference between living in, let's just say, New York and Minnesota. For one, Minnesota, we could say, oh, the city don't got much to do with it. There is a distinct difference. Wintertime over there is not the same thing as
you're talking about Stephon Marbury right now.
But that's the fucking truth right there, boy.
Easy.
Have you ever slid on black ice before?
Easy. Before, to add to Easy what he's saying, before Easy joined the panel, Marbury, I was saying he was in an interview saying that he loved the fans in Minnesota, but he hated living there. It was too cold. He said he almost got ran off. He skidded off the road. His car spun out. Like he almost died, bro. Like because of the ice on the road. It's so cold.
Yo, Breeze, I'll give you a better example. Shout out to my brother, Big Ox, right? That nigga said when he went away from college, he was living in Cali damn near most of his life. He went away from college into a cold state. The minute he got up there, that shit fucked his whole mindset up. Like he didn't even know how to really react to it. When the cold hit him, he said his knees fucking hurt. He never had that shit before.
Yo, take it further. Yo, this nigga Kawhi won a championship in Toronto and still dipped.
Right.
That cold as fuck up there. Nigga like, no, I'm going where it's warm to LA.
You went home.
I'm going, well, shit, home where it's warm, not in cold ass Toronto.
Yeah, he didn't even give him a chance.
Kawhi going to LA ain't showed nothing that he's not elite everywhere he go, and he can't lead a team to a title everywhere he go. It ain't got nothing to do with him being comfortable. Stop it.
What you mean? What?
Hold on. That's Real Debate. Shout out to Real Debates. Real Debates. Give us a quick commercial. Let us know where we can. Hold on. Let us. Hold on.
We're not going. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You can't just go to commercial when he says some shit like that. What are you doing?
Hold on. They say you can't get a commercial yet, bro. You gotta defend yourself.
Easy want that smoke, man.
Yo, hold on. Watch out. What are you doing? Yo, hold on. Watch out. Yo, what do you mean he can't lead a team to the chip?
Okay, so
when
tell me
wait.
Let me ask you a question.
Different teams.
Let me ask you a question. A team that's built around him from the ground up, has he led one to a title? Yes or no?
When has he ever had a team that built by him?
I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question.
That's a nasty question. That's a nasty question.
No, it's not. It's a question, and I need it answered.
No, because he's never been on the team from the beginning like that, bro. No.
Clippers did. They built their team around Kawhi, and they got the guy you wanted.
That's a nasty question. When he got drafted with Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
But what team? All right. Let's throw context into the situation, because throwing out a blank question like that is disingenuous to the player. So if you're gonna say which team built around Kawhi, one, he got drafted to the Spurs with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili.
We know about that.
They were still in. Okay, so
let him finish.
We're gonna walk by that. Then he got traded to the Toronto Raptors. In one season, he went there and took a chip. So in that one season, it is very hard to build around a player that you just got. You have to, if anything, I'll give you more.
I never said that you could build around in one season.
Let him finish. Hold on. You're gonna get. Hold on, you next. You next. Roll the base. Let him finish.
Hold on. He cool. I'm just saying though, if you get a player in that one season, it is very difficult to just build around him from the get-go. So especially like we could use the example of Rudy Gobert. The minute he got traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves, they wasn't as good as they were right now. It takes time. So we're gonna. If I would have gave you that, if that was at least 2 seasons, it wasn't. One season he won the chip, and then he went to the Clippers. Now we're gonna take the Clippers body of work because that's the best body of work that we could really look for. Was that team really constructed around him, or did he elevate the team? Because before he came there already was a playoff team, and their claim to fame was taking 2 games off the mighty Golden State Warriors.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. Kawhi Leonard starts his career off being a bus rider behind Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Tim Duncan. Then he wanted to be a bitch because Tony Parker called him out for the same injury he had. So he ran with his uncle to Toronto. The King ran from the East. We already know what's up. See, dudes be leaving out a lot of context. I'm here to put the nail down since dudes don't know how to do construction right. Okay, first and foremost, Kawhi ran over there to Toronto because he didn't want to be a G and keep it real funky in San Antonio when you could have had the whole franchise to yourself, but you wanted to run to a ready-made one, and then you could man up and stay there because you knew how hard the grind is to keep coming back to the finals, to keep being the man. See, he ain't ready for that. He ran from that. You hear me? He ran from what LeBron did. He ran from what KD did. He ran from what Curry did. He ain't about that life.
I was gonna say he ran from what they did.
Hold on.
Let Jay chime in.
Let him finish, man.
Hold on, Jay. Let him finish, Jay. No. I got him already, but let him finish though. He got more.
Yeah, this most folks I've seen easy been on this right now.
Okay. So, like I said, there was no LeBron James there, and we already know what happened in the finals. Even when KD came back in, he made like 6 straight points, and they was about to take the lead until he went back out. Like, just let's stop being delusional, bro. If Kawhi was really about that life, he would have stayed in Toronto and continued to win, or he would have stayed in Toronto and became one of the top 5 players in the league and put up stats that made him MVP or made him something in that caliber. Listen,
but you're contradicting yourself.
Hold on, no. Let me finish.
Hold on. We go after him. Hold on. SL. We gonna go to Jay and Easy after that. Go ahead. Finish real
This is the missing piece. This is the missing piece that y'all always don't ever say. This is why.
Hold on. Mute up, y'all. I don't know who that is.
Somebody got crazy echo, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, this is why I could tell y'all, and I know for a fact Kawhi Leonard is overrated, and he will never be in the top 10 elite ever in all time. Why? For one, he can't stay healthy. I know he can't help that, but unfortunately, the dudes that are in that top 10 to 15 range, they stay healthy. Number 2, he's never been an MVP in the regular season. Y'all forgot about that? Y'all say he's so elite, bro. You so elite in the playoffs. You're not so elite all year round. Stop it. And you elite in the playoffs with all that help with a ready-made. Hold on. And you're elite in the playoffs with ready-made teams. You're not elite when you the main guy and it all depends on you. You always break down like he did every year with the Clippers. And number three, okay? Y'all want to know what number 3 is? He has never been a leader. Somebody else always had to be a leader.
Wow. Okay. You know what?
Now I'm done.
Easy, that's you.
All right. So, hold on. We're gonna let Jay rebuttal. Then we're gonna go to Easy. Go ahead, Jay.
Nigga, I ain't got nothing to rebuttal about none of that because I wasn't even talking about Kawhi Leonard when he came in all hot. I was just talking about the fact
mute up. If y'all not talking, mute up.
I was talking about the fact that the nigga ain't want to live in Toronto because it's cold. Like, I could care less about Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
I could give a fuck about that nigga, but I'm just saying he ain't want to live in. That's the conversation we was having about players not wanting to be certain places, and they make moves to where they want to go if they have that type of star power.
I agree with that. Go ahead, Easy.
So let me go real quick. So
ain't my fault, Easy. One more thing. The fact that he said that Kawhi Leonard ran from some shit, and then name 2 running ass niggas in LeBron.
I
and
was
KD.
just about no. I was about to get there.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
No, those dudes stayed down for the cause and was MVPs. And hold on, they teams. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
KD ran to the team as almost swept.
KD's a scoring champion and MVP before he ever left Oklahoma City.
Hold on. Real debates. We're gonna get back to you. We gotta go to easy first. We gotta go to easy. Go ahead. We're gonna get back to real debates. Real debates. You could. Hold on, debates. You could real debates. You could go after Easy, but let Easy rebuttal what you said to him. Go ahead, Easy.
Hold on. I got back up.
Hold on. Can I ask him a question?
Wait. All right, hold on. I got you right now. All right, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Right? Boom. You said Kawhi Leonard ran away from Toronto, from the San Antonio Spurs. If I'm not mistaken, yes. He did. If you want to call it bitchy about the injury, cool. That's your opinion. But you can't judge another man's opinion all because they got the same injury as you. Things are different. A calf strain for LeBron is a different thing for a calf strain for Lonzo Ball. If we can agree to that. So boom. When that happened, there was chemistry issues already. If I'm not mistaken, R.C. Buford and Greg Popovich decided to send him to to Toronto, because they thought that was going to be his hell right there. He winds up ends up winning that chip right there. So he didn't run, like, if you want to call it a run, but at the end of the day, he got traded. So he didn't wait out his contract. In that time when he was in San Antonio, he won 2 DPOYs and was in the running for MVP, for a fact, number 2 for 1 year and in the top 5 for another year. So he was an MVP candidate and was elite on that ball. Number 2, when you tell me running and then you bring up names like LeBron, KD, and Steph, I'm confused because LeBron couldn't get past the Celtics and then lost to Orlando, threw his jersey in the crowd and teamed up with Wade. Curry, he won his chip, but then the King fucking unfortunately took him out. Then he begs this nigga KD that he just took off from a 3-1 lead to come over to his team now. So when you use those names on me, I would give you their elite, but trying to elevate them to a crazier, more position, all because of circumstances, is kind of insane to me. Yes, we know Kawhi is not the same kind of leader as LeBron, but we are talking
ain't a leader at all.
But we are talking about arguably the greatest player in the game. That is not a fair comparison. Now, I will give you, he won't be top 10 all time just because of the injuries, but there's no mistaking about it. Kawhi was an elite player. Now, if you have a problem with leadership, we could judge on how you want to define leadership. But everybody that done play with him said he's a leader and he leads in his own way. Now, we could say there's certain ways we don't like how he leads or we prefer him to do certain things, but that's preference. The niggas on his team fuck with him. And when it comes down to it, that man performs when he needs to. The only reason they got by the Mavericks that 1 year is because he put up numbers comparable to Jordan. Not Kobe. He passed Kobe in that run. Jordan. So that's my thing.
All right. You want to debate?
Reality matters. I think he just hate Kawhi because he came in hot on Kawhi out of nowhere. I don't know what he's got against Kawhi.
I hate Kawhi. This is horrible.
Because I ain't give a fuck about Kawhi. I just said something about him. This is, oh, that nigga's trash. Let me tell you about
I ain't saying that you love Kawhi or anything, but it's just a mystery to me. Listen,
but the
listen, y'all.
conversation wasn't
It's
even
a
about
mystery
that
to
at
me,
all, though.
and I really need an answer as to Kawhi. Why is Kawhi put into this elite territory when he's never been a scoring champion or MVP? And see, this is the one thing that is common amongst Karl Malone. Hold on, wait. Karl Malone,
defensive side of the ball.
everybody that's in that top 10 to 15 range, they have been a scoring champion or MVP of the league. They didn't just have one good playoff run where the best player in the league was not there no more, and then the 2 other best players that was on the best team got injured.
Is Tim Duncan elite? Is Tim Duncan elite?
Yeah, he elite. He way more elite than Kawhi ever will be.
Wait. But he got no MVPs. He got no DPOYs.
Yeah, but he way more consistent. The consistency beats out everything. That's the difference between. See, that's what puts Tim Duncan. Hold on, wait. Let me tell you something. Tim Duncan is put into that elite category because he is so great at what he does, being consistent all the time and being the best player on that team all the time. That's why. That's the only reason why I put him in there. Outside of that, Tim Duncan ain't got a leg to stand on. I know he don't got no scoring titles and no MVPs, but the consistency at his position and having those 50+ wins consistently and being healthy, yeah, that adds up to something. See, that's what I'm saying.
When Kawhi was a guy, which
hold on. Hold on. I just want to ask this, just real quick, bro. Can you just explain your avatar? I'm crying, bro. Just explain your avatar.
Oh yeah, and, rent-free. That's how a lot of people looking like now. That's how their brain look. A lot of brains looking just like that.
Why? But why was it? Why? But why? Tell us why, bro. Please.
I had my other avatar was the Ben Wallace. Who was that? The overseas Ben Wallace dunking on LeBron, but I changed it. You remember the dude with the afro that I think?
Oh yeah, he got a job back in the NBA because of that.
That's Yabusele, man.
Yo,
I ain't never hating on nobody. If you work hard and you skilled,
you
and you ball out, you ball out. My thing is this: I'm looking at the consistency. I'm looking at leadership. I'm looking at different aspects of the game. It's outside of what you just like when you see somebody on the floor. Because I can like a person for a minute or two, but over a 15-year span, can you show me something? See what I'm saying? Kawhi ain't never been consistent enough for me.
Say something good about him.
Can I sit here and say that he ain't been great? No, the dude has been great. He one of the best two-way players ever. But I can't put him in the echelon of even Bird. I can't put him up there with LeBron. I can't put him up there with Magic. I can't put him up there with those guys. No, seriously. I can't. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to put him in the same conversation as Kobe, Mike, LeBron, or any of those guys. They have accomplished way too much individually, consistently. For you to do that to them dudes.
But who been putting Kawhi in top 10 all time talk? Who been doing that?
I didn't say you. I said some people have done that.
No, but who is doing that? Because that is
there's a few people doing that, and they got big panels too.
top 10
I'm not gonna say them names. Start no mess.
Hold on, top 10 all time or top 10
forwards? Dudes putting him in the top 10. There's a lot of dudes saying he better than LeBron. A lot of dudes be thinking he better than Jordan.
All right, where you got LeBron and where you got LeBron at in your top 5? Real big.
Come on, you asked the question. You know the answer to.
No. What's your top 5?
I want to hear it.
No, what's your top 5?
My top 5 always go by position. So it's like me building a team. You got your point guard, 2 guard, your 3, your 4, and your 5. My point guard will be Curry or LeBron. My 2 is definitely going to be Jordan. And my 3, see, that always kind of confuses me. My 3 would either be Tracy McGrady or Kevin Durant. My 4 would be Kevin Garnett, and my 5 would be Shaq.
But if you want to look at top 5 and top 10 as team building, I'll give you that. But that's not really a top 5 because, like, nobody in their right mind would put T-Mac in their top 10 greatest players of all time.
It don't matter.
Nobody would put.
Yeah, if you look at accolades,
wait. It's the same exact argument that you given for Kawhi. I could give exactly for T-Mac, bar for bar, word for word. So I don't understand.
I said if I'm building the team, I didn't say he's a top 5 greatest player ever.
but that's what I'm saying.
So you're saying, okay, so that's favorite 5. That's favorite 5.
Hold on.
Now hold on. If you want my top 5 greatest ever, T-Mac not in there.
No. Hold on.
So hold on.
Breeze. Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on. What is your top 5? Do not build a team.
Period.
Give me what's your top 5. Period.
Okay, we gonna go in no specific order. LBJ.
Why you not going to an order? Why are you
Hold
not
on.
going in?
No specific order. Because I just said we was gonna do order if I did it by position. That's the way I do mine, by position. Okay.
So hold on.
But we're not gonna do it by position. We just gonna do random. These top 5 guys can be anywhere in the top 5. I don't know why we try to number them like that when you know that the top 5 can be anywhere in the top 5, really based on preference. That's just the truth. The dudes are too good to just say one dude is over the other clear like that. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. It's too much of an argument for me. You got to dig deep into dudes' resumes and do all this crazy stuff to try to put one dude over the other. Let's just do randomly, my top 5. Starting
Wait,
number 1,
wait.
LBJ. Number 2, MJ. Number 3, Stephen Curry. Number 4, Tim Duncan. And number 5, Shaquille O'Neal.
You think Steph Curry's a top 5 player, and you think
That's
he's a
right.
better?
He changed the game. You crazy
Wait,
as hell.
wait,
He the only dude that's an undisputed
Hold
MVP.
on, let's have this conversation. I'm gonna let this happen. I'm gonna let this happen.
Wait, because Steph Curry, my God. But hear what I'm saying though. So you think he's a better point guard than Magic?
Oh yeah, he said it, didn't he? And I believe it.
Yeah. Who on this fucking panel believes that?
Oh well, it's some people that do. Maybe it's not a lot, but it is some people.
Hold on. Can I get real debates and easy to talk about what a point guard is supposed to do? Because we're not talking about player, we're talking about point guard. And if you know what the position of a point guard is, let's judge it from that perspective. We're not talking about the player who's the better point guard. So this is why I think it's an interesting conversation, because Magic, when he hit the league, he was different. There was no point guard his height doing what he was doing different. Curry, when he came to the league, the way they win in basketball games is different from the quote unquote way a point guard was looked at or viewed before he got there. So both of them kind of innovative of what they did to the league. So when y'all having this conversation about who's the better player at that position, it's an interesting one, and I definitely want to hear both sides. Please do not talk over each other. This is good content, great quality. I definitely want to hear. I just want to hear. I don't have an opinion right now. My opinion may be swayed based on who wins this debate, to be honest with you. So I definitely want to hear Easy and real debates go back and forth about who's the better point guard, not better player, but point guard. So whoever first, it don't matter. I just want to hear it. I don't care who go first. It could be Easy or real debates, but it sound like I don't know who first. But go ahead.
I mean, I was really trying to get into the top 10, top 5 thing. So I mean, if you're trying to do the point guard thing, I mean, that's cool. But
Go ahead. I could do that another time, but I'm gonna do that. I like that conversation. But go ahead, Easy. Just say what you were saying.
No, I'm just saying though, because we were talking about like the top 5 and stuff like that. So I was just curious, like, so you got, because at that point you wasn't like putting them in sequential order. You was just making a team. So at that point, I started thinking like, okay, so you have Curry over Magic, but now we here now. So you have Curry as a top 5 player of all time. So he's better than Kobe, better than Shaq, better than Hakeem, better than Bill Russell, better than Wilt Chamberlain, better than Larry Bird, better than Magic Johnson.
Okay.
I'm asking.
Okay. Oh, all right. So I thought you were saying that the real debate. He looked like he left. No, he back. All right. So I wanted real debates. Yeah, he right there. But I wanted him to answer your question first. So go ahead, Easy. Just ask him the question again, and then I'll let y'all go back and forth, and then I'll jump in.
No, the question is because like I was curious. You have Steph Curry when you was making your team, so I was like, so you have Steph Curry as a better point guard than Magic. You said cool. I'm not really trying to fight that point because Steph is my guy. I ain't really trying to fight that point. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really not trying to fight that point. My thing is you have Steph Curry as a top 5 player of all time. So over Bill, over Wilt, over Larry, over Magic, over Shaq, over Kobe, over I could just keep on going. Over Hakeem, over Jerry, over Dr. J, like these players, you have top 5. Top 5.
That's right. Name one of those dudes that's ever been the undisputed MVP. Name one of those dudes that ever had a season that's 50, 40, 90.
How do you grade your top 5?
I'm just asking you 2 questions.
No, but
you couldn't give me an answer, huh?
I'm saying, how do you grade your top 5? You do a lot of accolades.
My top 5 is based on impact, resume, and individual accolades.
How much does accolades play a part to it? Because you threw accolades at me first.
I said impact. Okay, that's the first thing I said. Impact,
No, but when you asked me that question, you
resume and
said,
individual accolades.
but when you asked me that question, the first thing you asked me was
Only
how many people have a unanimous MVP? So accolades ranks high for you. So I'm just saying, how much
yes,
you
especially when you have an undisputed MVP.
But I'm saying though, Shaq was about to have that one voter voted
It
one
don't
way.
matter
So
what you
like,
was about to do. It matters what you did do. Okay,
but
just like I heard earlier, somebody was saying Kawhi was in the MVP conversation. I don't care about them talk. You know, it's like you hanging out
no,
with the guys, right? Hold on,
no,
wait,
that
wait,
was a
wait.
fact though. The
Hold on,
numbers
wait, wait,
proved
wait.
it.
Oh, okay,
Like that's
that's
not an opinion.
fine.
The numbers
That's
was there
fine,
though.
bro. That's fine, bro. I can name 1,000 players that was in the top 5, top 3 MVP conversation. Did they win it though?
But when we
Did they
talking,
win it
but
though?
hold on, bro. So when we talking about winning these awards, you have to realize more times than not, it's the media that's winning, that's voting for the award. So
Oh my
when you have
God.
like look at last year before, Jokic was supposed to be the MVP, but they gave it to Embiid. But now this year they want to give it to Embiid, but he got hurt, so they give it to Jokic to clear that up. Ain't that so? There's no bias right there. There's no biasness right there.
You got to stay healthy. You got to put it up consistently. You can't just come out and have 35 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 4 blocks for 4 games, and that's your average. And then you injure the rest of the season. And because your average is better than the other guy who is only a tad bit less better than you as far as average, but has been way more consistent with a winning team, and you're gonna say that you're MVP, that's practically what they're trying to do. That's
No,
practically what you're asking them to do.
no.
You're
I agree.
asking them
No,
to take a dude who had a better average.
hold on,
Yes, he was performing better before he got injured, but he got injured.
Hold on, real. I agree with you on that point. I'm not trying to fight you on that point. My point is there not some biases in the media and how they
It
vote?
is a little bit of biasness in the media, depending
So,
on which player it is. I mean, but hey, it was
so
biasness in the media with Jordan. If you talk bad about him, you wasn't gonna have a job. So nobody ever talked bad about Jordan, right?
no, that's
Huh?
true. That's true. I'll give you that. I ain't here to lie to you.
LeBron ain't got them scared like that. Everybody want to talk about LeBron because you need views if you don't talk about him. But then they say he's bad for the league. But if it wasn't nobody else to talk about, but KD and the rest of these dudes that keep running and ain't never winning nothing, then it'd be the league would be really watered down. So I just don't understand it.
All right, so hold on. Let me ask you this, real debate. I had this conversation, but I want to have it with you. The significance of a player staying with the franchise that drafted him after he won a championship. If you draft a player and y'all don't win, you trade him. That's one thing. But if you draft a player and you win with him, keeping him, do you value that over a free agent coming to town, winning a championship? Like do the Reggie Miller type of players, Jordan? You could say the Washington years, but you know what I'm really saying. Like Dirk Nowitzki, Reggie Miller. Do you value those? Because maybe Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan. Do you value those players more because they stay with the team that drafted with them and won there, or does it matter to you? Or do you still like those kind of players?
To me, Kevin Durant is better than Kawhi Leonard. Dudes try to say he's not because he so-called ran from the Thunder. But look what happened to everybody else that played with Russell Westbrook. Can you blank? See, at the moment when we looked at it, right? It was a punk move. You didn't understand it. He too good to do that. But then when you move forward years later, you start to say, man, if I had to deal with that, it might force me to do that, knowing that other guy is over there. And I said, I'm tired of being number 2. So you got to look at the whole situation of what Kevin Durant was looking at.
Yeah,
He
went
was
over
looking
there
at
with number 2 still.
Hold on, wait. No, he was saying to himself, wait, listen, just listen, for real. He was saying to himself, I think I am at least number.
We heard these arguments before.
I'm just saying, hold on. He was saying to himself, I feel like I'm at least the second best player in this league. I feel like I'm right there with LeBron or better than him. But I haven't been on a team good enough to showcase that. We know that he got clamped up. He wasn't strong enough. Hold on. We know he got clamped up and he wasn't strong enough. And he couldn't get it done in 2012 against LeBron. But, I mean, he didn't have 2 shooters. He didn't even have
35. The man averaged 35.
It don't matter what he averaged. He didn't have no help. He didn't have no help.
So when you say clamped up, but now you go to he got no help, which one is it now? Because now you shifting the blame to Russell Westbrook now.
Cause listen, what was it? Look, game 4 and 5, he got clamped up towards the end of those games, especially game 5. He definitely got stalled up. I say he should have did better, definitely game 5. But my thing is, Cephalosha couldn't shoot. He couldn't hit the side of the backboard with a water gun, and Westbrook couldn't either.
Hold on. We knew this coming into the season. Cephalosha wasn't shit with shooting the ball. So I'm not giving you that one. I'll give you Westbrook, but I'm not giving you Cephalosha. But this is your leader, and he averaged 35, and now you shift the blame to Westbrook and Harden. So which one is it? The leader didn't get it done, or the role players didn't step up?
No, he just wasn't good enough. Like, he wasn't good enough to beat LeBron with that team, bro. Like, but hold on. We see that we see the greatness of LeBron. You got to have a super team to beat him, even when he don't got a super team, because he's just that great. That's the reason why Draymond said we was scared that he was going to beat us again. We had to go get KD. Now, you can't blame KD for going over there when he said clearly he got beat. He got beat, 4 or 5 years earlier, right? Still was struggling because he ain't have no real players on his team. Still was averaging a great amount of points. Still was doing what he needed to do on both ends. But Westbrook wasn't. Cephalosha wasn't. Ibaka was not that. He didn't have no real players on his team.
So hold on. Let me ask you this. Brother Bates. What about LeBron going to Miami and not being able to win until he went to Miami and him leaving Cleveland? Is it the same as him leaving? Is LeBron leaving Cleveland, going to Miami, the same thing as KD leaving OKC, Golden State? I'm gonna say no.
No, but because Cleveland was not doing enough to get players over there. But then at the same time, ain't nobody want to come over there. So it was kind of like he was stuck in limbo. Like, okay, I know I'm the best player, if not one of the 3 greatest players in the league. Clearly, he got there in 07 with no help. But then once you go 3 years later, right before he get ready to throw his jersey in the stands, and he still ain't got no significant help, old Ben Wallace, old Shaq. Like, come on, bro. You start seeing like, okay, look, I'm this great. I can't waste my time. I can't sit here and try to get this fan nostalgia like Damian Lillard and be looking stupid. He stayed down for the cause, and then y'all turned y'all back on him and said he was a loser. And then now look at him. He still showed that he's a loser. LeBron didn't want to be in a situation like that. So while he still had the talent in the bag, while he still had all the talent in the Space Jam ball, he took his talents to Miami. Smart move, bro. Like, y'all crazy. Dudes only have a certain amount of time to be in their prime to play ball, and y'all want them to stay somewhere and lose forever to be a real nigga. But then when they done with their career, you say they trash and they not ranked in the top 5 or top 10. So LeBron said, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to put my destiny in my own hands, and all y'all hate him for it. But Jordan and them did not have the option. Hold on, wait. Jordan and them did not have the option to do it. And they all talk like, oh, we hated each other. It was way more rougher back then. And didn't nobody want to team up. That's a lie. Pippen and freaking Charles Barkley teamed up. A lot of dudes teamed up. Drexler teamed up. They did it at older age. Wait. They did it at older age because that's the option they had based on the CBA. But when the CBA changed and LeBron seen that window to win, he took it, and dudes hate it because he was smarter with his career and smarter with business. They hate him, and it's a shame, bro. It's a shame.
Bro, hold on. I'm saying this. I don't hate LeBron. I just don't think that Cleveland team could have beat that OKC team. If LeBron would have seen KD in the finals with that Cleveland team, I think KD and the OKC win that championship.
And
that's all I'm saying.
Because that team was better, right?
No.
It was better, yeah.
We will never know because you would think the Golden State Warriors were better or the Cavs were better, but then it came down to a 7-game series and it came down to a shot. So they won the series, but you could never know about the OKC against Cavs.
Right. Absolutely. I'm of course not, but I'm just saying that to say that again. To the point of making the finals, LeBron did a lot. He did make the finals with his team a lot. You know what I'm saying, with that Cleveland team, but he never got over the hump. But that being said, at the end of the day, KD made the finals one time with OKC. So respectfully, it seemed like LeBron did more with less. than KD.
He did.
So, because if you contrast the Cavs to the OKC team, I would say OKC had a better team than the Cavs. Whether you say or consider the East was easier than the West, maybe that's probably what it is too. It is what it is. It's both fair to say, but again, to your point, real debates, bro, they have the option to leave or stay if they got the power. I just think that it leave a bad taste in fans' mouth, pause or whatever, for you to just go to a team that you just lost to. Like
that's right.
It's visually not aesthetic. Like you don't want to see that as a fan. You know what I mean?
But we gotta stop doing that though. We gotta have common sense enough. Okay, you could be a fan, but then you gotta say to yourself, think about this, Breezy. Think about if you work somewhere, right? And you're the best worker at that plant. But that plant has other workers that are, pretty good, and all of y'all get treated at the same value, but you're not getting paid too well at this plant, even though you excel very well. Now, you can go somewhere else, get paid more, and get treated even better. Why would you stay there when you have the option to go somewhere else, excel more, and get paid more? Oh, you gonna stay there because your cousin and them said you a sucker nigga, you don't want to stay at this plant like all of us, right? You ain't a real nigga. Oh, but you got wait. But you got a family to feed, you got a wife, you trying to get that new P5, you trying to get the new Jordans that drop, but you're gonna stay at another plant making less money because all your dogs over there or whatever the case may be. It's a personal thing. Sometimes we gotta take the personal out of it and realize things are business, because these teams will trade these players and do these players dirty at the drop of a limb if they get injured or if they fall off statistically, right? But if these players feel like they want to leave and go somewhere else because the team is not supporting them the right way, or the team is not doing what they need them to do, now the player is wrong. And I'm tired of that, bro. I'm tired of that, because we need to understand these are grown men, and when they make these decisions, it's not only them affected, it's their wife, their kids, their whole family. They got to move, they got to spend money, they got to make adjustments too. It ain't just like 2K where you just take a player and move them over here. Like, that's how we be thinking, bro, and it's not that simple.
Well, let me say this. I don't disagree with you. If anything, I agree with you, and to that degree, like we need to open our minds up to more of the game of NBA, because everybody be thinking it's just straight basketball. Remember, it's NBA. The entertainment side is a part of this, and business is a part of this shit too. So you can't just automatically think if you was like a young schoolboy still just trying to hoop. You know what I'm saying? So you still got to think about the business side. So I kind of agree with you on that level. Also, I do agree with you on the point where we can't just judge a player just because of certain things that happen. So, he could have been a great player, but he wasn't in the position to like win the a championship or like a ring, because like the team didn't really like build around him and stuff like that. And instead of trying to take
they didn't want to pay Harden. Look at it. They didn't want to pay Harden. Russell Westbrook said, nobody is my friend, only the basketball. And he became an MVP and did not win a title, didn't even get to the finals after KD left. And then he became a journeyman who had a single-digit game last year in the playoffs, who was supposed to be the leader in the energy of the Clippers, while Kawhi was the best player, but couldn't be the energy and the leader, right? And this dude get eliminated. Hold on. And he get eliminated with Paul George while Kawhi is on the sidelines looking. Once again, disaster.
Well, that you see, and that's where I'm gonna go with it. And I could agree with you to a certain point, but last year, the year before that one, Kawhi got hurt too, but Westbrook stepped up. So like, there's contradicting things. At the end of the day, it's if you could make your shots or not. Like, that's what it really come down to. But my thing is though, if you could recognize that part of the game where there's so much things going on in the background that you can't hold these players to business, why are you holding them when they decide to take their destiny in their hands? And Kawhi be like, I don't want to play for San Antonio. I don't know why you holding that against him, but
I'm not holding it against him. But the thing is this: you got your chip in San Antonio, you got your chip in Toronto, you did your thing, bro, fine. But you said this is Kawhi town. Listen. The only famous, the most famous. Bro. Hold on, wait. He went. I don't care whether they paid him $1 billion gazillion. He didn't mean to. You went on that commercial when LeBron was coming over there, when LeBron wanted to team up with you, you didn't want to team up with him. LeBron wanted to team up with Paul George, he didn't want to. You backdoored him, you went and got Paul George. You got the team you wanted. You got Ty Lue. You got Westbrook. You get everything you want. You can't stay healthy. You can't be a leader, and you can't get it together. Now everybody else is being a hater when we call it out. Nah, bruh. No.
But let's throw some context on this situation, though, because do remember around that time, too, Kawhi was thinking about joining the Lakers as well. So they were on the table as well. He was going to come right over to LeBron. So if he came to LeBron,
But
would
he
he still have
changed
the
his
same
mind
sentiment?
because he wanted to do the same thing Carmelo did, which was establish himself opposite of
No.
LeBron and be looked at as better than LeBron. Why would you not join him? Because you want to beat him and you want to be looked at as better than him. Fine. I'm
Because Lakers couldn't
respecting
make
that.
some
I'm
moves.
respecting
That's
that,
why.
right? But once you make that stance and you don't do it and you don't look and you don't get the team consistently there to really make yourself look like you're the king of LA, you ain't even get to the finals. I don't care whether it's the bubble or not. Listen, the Clippers should have won the bubble. They ain't done nothing. You gonna say, oh, all the Lakers did was win the in-season tournament in the bubble? At least they did that. The Clippers ain't done nothing.
I'm not the person that shits on people accolades or what the team does. I'm just not gonna hold a player like, oh, if you never won a championship, you wasn't like a great player. You don't deserve to be somewhere ranked in like a top 5, top 10, top 20, top 25 conversation.
You can't put him in a conversation with the other players that you would put in a position as him, and if they don't win, you would say they not top 5, they not top 10, right? If LeBron get this team and he don't perform, you're gonna say he's not this, he's not that. If KD get a team like the Clippers don't perform, if Curry get it, you follow me? But with Kawhi, he gets a pass because he gets injured all the time. He gets a pass because of this. No, we're not doing those special exemptions, bro.
But what pass are you hearing? Because I already know it wasn't me. So what pass are you hearing from other people? What pass are they giving Kawhi? Because I don't even know anybody that's putting him in top 10 all time. So I need to hear the passes that year. I did hear people say, I'll say this, do hear people say if he never kept on getting continuously, religiously hurt, he'll be a top 10 player full time. He would be. But I can't give people that if it never happened.
But see, I can't give people that if he's never been a scoring champion or MVP, and he only had great runs behind Hall of Fame talent around him, or when one of the greatest players in the history of the game leave an Eastern Conference, and then two of the greatest players in the history of the game, along with that guy, get injured in the finals going against your team, bro. Come on.
No. All right, so with that fact, then you have to strike an asterisk on Curry too. So
I'm not putting an asterisk on it, but I'm just saying, don't act like he went to Toronto and just dominated. He didn't. He wasn't MVP. He wasn't a scoring champion, and he won because KD and Clay got injured.
But why are you bringing up accolades and like MVP? Like, why are you bringing MVPs up to me when you could recognize a person like Tim Duncan and T-Mac?
Consistency.
But that's with injuries, though. So are we really just mad at Kawhi because he got fucked up knees?
I'm not mad at him.
You sound like you was mad earlier, but I get what you said.
Yo, I ain't hear you say not one nice thing about him. You ain't even say you like his braids. Nothing. Like you hate him. What you got against him? What'd he do to you?
Yo, John, rare form.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yo, hold on.
But we cool. That's basically what he was saying.
I just have to. I don't know. I just have to. Top 10 all time is kind of crazy. I need to hear the people who put it in the top 10. And I need to hear the reason. If anything, before all of that, fuck all that. Having Curry top 5 is still like busting my head though. Like, why do you have him top 5? Like, I really need to order and why he's top 5.
I think it's his favorite 5. I don't really think it's his top 5.
No.
Like my favorite player is Cam Thomas. I don't think he's the best player in the NBA.
No, Breeze. He cleared it up. He came. I came back and asked him like, "Yo, I heard you make your team. All right, cool, boom. What is your all-time greatest top 5?" And he put Curry in there. He had Duncan. He had fucking LeBron
Oh yeah, he
and
said he
Jordan.
changed the game. He said he changed the game. I remember he said that.
So I'm trying to figure out how Curry is cracking top. Cause I asked him over Bill, over Will, over Larry, over Magic, over Kobe, over Shaq. Yes. Why?
Not over all of those names, but
That's
Curry's
what he
getting
said.
there. He has a gold medal now, or does he have two? I forget.
No, he got one gold medal. He got one gold medal.
Right? The way that he won it, I think he was the MVP.
So PT, is it the gold medal that's moving people right now? Because I'll give him a gold medal because that was an amazing performance.
It's because of it's the recency bias. You know what I'm saying? Like just seeing him do it and thinking to yourself like, damn, like it's that and that last championship without KD. The performance.
2022 though, bro. That's 2-3 years ago now at this point.
I know, but I think those are the things that are elevating him into that conversation. I haven't done my top 5 ever list in a long time, but I could see him creeping up in there because the results are the results, and they built the league around him. It's the way the league plays now. They played that way because of him. He came along at the right time and just was able to just take advantage of
Hey,
the
gentlemen,
situation.
this what I look at, gentlemen. I look at any of those Bulls teams, right? They're not beating the KD Warriors. Why? They can't outshoot them, and if they get too physical, they're just going to destroy you at the free throw line. And they can run up and down the court all day, and they can get to the rim with KD and Curry at will. At that age, they can just give you any kind of finish you wanted.
Bro, I gotta
So
stop the shenanigans, bro. I gotta stop the shenanigans, bro.
So
Like,
there's
hold on,
there's no
bro.
beating that team.
Hold on. This is getting out of hand, bro. Hold on. First and foremost, Dennis Rodman is shutting down all that tough guy Draymond shit doing. All that shit is over with, bro. Well, so even him being a facilitator, that shit is over with. It's just over with, bro. And strength wise, I don't know if you know, Michael Jordan was strong, bro. He's definitely following Curry around, all of that picking, moving, and all of that shit. Jordan is following him doing all of that shit. And on top of that, he wasn't, and they could put Scottie Pippen on him, and we know that Klay Thompson wasn't putting the ball on the floor like that. So all of this, they could beat the bullshit, bro. I can't allow the fuckery, bro.
We know Clay give you 60 with less than 3 dribbles. We know Clay give you 60 with less than 3 dribbles. So what are you talking about?
He ain't never do that shit versus the Bulls.
He would never do it versus the Bulls.
Well, he did that shit versus the Bobcats, bro. He did that shit versus the Bobcats.
Listen. The Bulls shut down a lot of great teams and great players. They have never, ever seen no shit like Curry, KD, and freaking Clay, bro. Listen, it ain't just about the players. It's about where they was in their careers. You got to understand this, bro. Where they was in their careers was very primish. You hear me? Very primish, and it showed because it was. Listen, I have never, ever in the history of the game, and I've been watching. I'm 36 years old. I have been watching for. Listen, I ain't been watching forever, but I watched long enough. Listen, I have never, ever seen a team multiple times in one season sit their starters up by 20 in the third, in the fourth, just up by 20 plus. Easy. They was destroying. Listen, it was completely unfair. You hear me? Completely
The Bulls won 72
unfair.
games without trying.
Bro, listen. The Bulls is not better than the Warriors. They're a great team. They're just not better.
The Bulls are better than the Warriors, my friend. Trust me on
They're
that.
not, bro. You know why? And let me tell you why. Because the only true scorer on their team is Jordan. Nobody else giving you. Hold on.
Scottie
Nobody
Pippen
else on
could
that
give you
team.
20, 25 points, bro. Scottie Pippen is putting up points for real.
Oh, you telling me? Hold on. Scottie Pippen can give you 20, 25 points every game in a 7-game series.
Even with the 3-point shooting, the Bulls had some of the most prolific 3-point shooters ever.
Bro, the only one they had that was 50, 40, 90 was Kerr, and that was only in increments. He wasn't 50, 40, 90, averaging 35.
DK Armstrong, Terry Hodges.
3-point shooter. 50, 40, 90 just proves that you're a hell of a shooter, period. I'm talking about shooting threes. I'm talking about Craig Hodges. I'm talking about
Okay,
Paxton.
okay,
I'm talking about
okay.
Kukoc.
See,
I'm talking about Kerr.
and this is the
That's what
point
I'm talking about.
and
I'm
this
not
is the
talking
point
about
that
50,
Gilbert
40,
Arenas and a lot
90.
of other guys had. Now y'all listen to this. In order to keep up with
Bro, let
the
PT
Warriors,
finish,
right?
bro. You cut
Hold
him
on,
off and said, let's listen to this. Let PT finish what he was saying. Then we can go to you. But I want him to finish his talking point. Go ahead, PT.
I'm just saying that the Bulls was a complete team in a way that Golden State is not. Golden State was a jump shooting team, the greatest jump shooting team ever. But you would never want to put the greatest jump shooting team against the greatest everything team of the Bulls. The Bulls, defensively, offensively, the style of play. You pick your style. You want to shoot threes? Fine, let's do that.
They can't compete with shooting threes. You're lying, and you know you lying, bro.
Listen. I'm not saying that a Steve Kerr could shoot as many threes as a Steph Curry. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they could line up dudes that shoot threes, and then on top of it, you have Michael Jordan, who's a fucking animal, like just gutting you. I didn't say Harrison Barnes.
But like on that note, who is Curry guarding? Curry can't guard nobody on the Bulls, bro.
Who's
He's a disadvantage. He's a disadvantage on the defense, bro. Ron Harper could back him down and put him on the post. Ron Harper could score on Curry.
They switch him and put him on Dennis Rodman.
What?
They're going to switch and put him on Dennis Rodman, who's not going to shoot
or even try to score.
They're gonna put Curry on Dennis Rodman.
Yeah,
he's going.
Bro, they're gonna get offensive rebounds galore, bro.
Okay,
he's going to the bucket.
This is what I need y'all to think about. If it get into a shootout, right? You can't have the original starting five for the Bulls that won. You got to bring in the dudes off the bench that can shoot better. And when you do that, now you got defensive liabilities, offensive liabilities. In order to keep up with the scoring of the Golden State Warriors, that regular starting five can't do it. They can defend, but they can't keep up with the scoring.
That's a problem. Because they have one player who actually averaged 35 in the league.
One player, bro. That's the problem.
That one player is a beast. And then they got another player that got 25.
He's not getting that. He's not getting it.
Why is he not if that's what he averaged? And then on top of it,
the Golden State Warriors aren't a better defensive team, but they're good enough. And Scotty is not getting 25. I'm telling you right now.
No way they're a better defensive team. Are you mad? Are you crazy?
All right.
That's the wild.
Okay, KD get 30. KD and Clay can get 32 then. If Scotty gonna get 25 and the Golden State defense is that horrible, then I guarantee you Clay and KD both getting 30 along with Curry. Now you got 90 points. 90 points.
I would love to see Kevin Durant looking at Michael Jordan's eyes.
Hold on. It's cool that you could throw out like Clay could get like 30 and things of that nature, but Clay averages religiously throughout the playoff season has never passed 20. So asking for 30 consistently in a season, that has not happened yet.
Okay, so when Scottie Pippen never had 25 consistently next to Jordan?
He didn't do it the New York series?
In one series.
Yo, that's all I need. You just ask for one.
He ain't gonna do that against Golden State.
You just ask for one.
You said when did it happen?
You know why? Because he's gonna be asked to do much on the. Hold on. You know why? Because he's gonna be asked to do much on the defensive end to keep up with Curry and Clay and KD. You know why? Because if Jordan is asked to do everything like that on the defensive end and offensively, they're gonna lose. You got to try to. This is with the point that you made. You said that Jordan clear-cut is the best player and he is the offensive firepower. You don't want the offensive firepower to have to worry about running around behind Clay and Curry.
You're not going to make Jordan run around Clay.
Do you agree with me? Yes or no?
You're not going to make Jordan run around Clay and Curry.
I didn't say you're going to make him. I said you don't want him to do that. Right?
I mean, same thing. Yeah.
Am I right? Yes or no?
No, of course. You don't want Jordan running around picks. So
okay,
like,
so guess what?
Chris Muller and
so who's going to do it then?
You got
Ron Harper, Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, you got Ron Harper.
So you think that them dudes is good enough to defend on that elite level and go give you 25 too?
Well, let me say this.
Bro, Scottie Pippen, yes. Ron Harper not going to give you 25, no, but he going to play defense at an elite level, yes.
Hold on. Let me say this because we judging a team from the 1990s to modern style play right now. So if anything, it's kind of unfair to just say like, oh yeah, let's compare them because you don't know how they're going. Like one of the things that's like effective against the Warriors is switching everything. Niggas back then did not switch. They fought through the screen. So like that's a whole thing they would have to adjust to. So like I would need like this team to like have a regular season in this modern NBA, and then I could judge them unfairly. Because if they play the modern NBA, they might be able to just switch everything at a point in time. Meanwhile, back in the day, they're not switching shit.
Okay, but in order to adjust, guess what? Jordan got to shoot the three at a better clip. Some of them bench guys gotta play more minutes because you got to keep up with 3-point shooting. Hold on, wait. Rodman, Oakley, Horace Grant, anybody that's playing the 5 got to be a better playmaker and be point center because a lot of the centers now do need to be kind of point centers, better playmakers, running the floor, catching lobs. You can't just defend and rebound. You got to be able to switch out into the perimeter. They try to say Dennis Rodman can switch out of perimeter too. That's a lie, bro. That's a lie.
Yeah.
That is a lie, bro.
Dennis Rodman
You
can
know how
come
many
out on the perimeter?
defensive
Dennis
MVPs
Rodman can
Dennis
play
Rodman
defense
has?
on anybody.
Oh,
He guards 1 through 5.
Wait. Hold on. Dennis Rodman can't come out on the perimeter at all?
I ain't say he can't come out, but if to try to say he gonna be elite, he gonna be able to switch like Draymond. Hell no.
Hell's fucking yeah. That's the
No,
whole.
he's not a better
Dennis
perimeter defender
Rodman
than
created that
Draymond.
whole concept.
He is not a better perimeter defender than Draymond.
You are on drugs, my young.
All right, bro. You got it.
No, hold on. Because this is a good ass conversation.
How many NBA MVP defensive MVPs does Draymond have?
Defensive player of the year, 1.
He's supposed to win 2, I think, but 1.
But that don't got nothing to do with whether he's a better perimeter defender or not, bro.
It does because the type of player he was. He was 8
So Rudy
times
Gobert is a great perimeter defender because he got 4 defensive player of the years in a row.
No, but
you see, I did.
You have to watch basketball to know that. But I watch
you see what I'm
basketball.
saying?
I watch Rodman. Rodman is famous for guarding 1 through 5. The incredible thing that
so why he ain't guard Magic in '95 and Pippen did 94 feet?
I watched Rodman guard Kevin Johnson in the same week that he guarded Shaq. Real talk. That was just the type of player he was. They called him the Worm because he just like everywhere. Like, yo, dude.
Yeah, he was a great player.
I don't think you understand. It's not even close. Dennis Rodman was an animal. 22
Draymond is an animal in his prime.
rebounds a game.
Draymond is an animal in his prime too, bro.
Nah, B.
He's a different kind of animal. He's a different kind of animal, but he is an animal.
Has Draymond ever averaged more than 18 rebounds a game?
Don't matter. That
don't matter. Don't matter.
Hold on, wait.
What do you mean don't matter?
Wait. Okay, I could do the same thing. I could do the same thing to Dennis Rodman. Has Dennis Rodman ever played point center?
16 rebounds.
Has Dennis Rodman ever played point center?
Hold on, PT. Hold on, PT. Let him answer that question.
I mean, 6'9", rather.
No, hold on, PT. Let him answer that question. Doesn't it play a role into defense?
What, rebounding?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. But that's not the only thing you do in defense. So don't try to make all defense that. And don't try to act like Draymond don't
rebound. Being a good rebounder is like, I get 8
versus
rebounds. He is elite, all-time elite.
Okay.
Grabbing more than 16 rebounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. He grabbed more than 16 rebounds 7 times. You know what kind of animal you have to be 6'8", 6'7" type of size nigga, and you going up against the giants of the NBA? Motherfucking Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, fucking Derek Coleman. Nigga, you going through every night after night, big ass motherfuckers, and you 6'8", and you still grabbing 17 rebounds for a season? Nigga, this is not a regular player.
I'm not discounting that at all. but he's not a better perimeter defender than Draymond, and he
You
ain't a
are
better
on
playmaker either.
drugs.
So
You on drugs.
I'm
Do you know
sorry.
how agile this
Sorry.
man was?
And he ain't a better shooter either. Don't forget that.
I'll give you shooter. I'll
Shooter,
give you the
yeah, that's
playmaker.
not. We're not talking that.
Yeah,
We're
we
talking
give
about
you
Hey, but hold
defender.
on, wait. I'm trying to understand this. Ain't perimeter defense a part of defense? Ain't
That is.
Ain't a person having basketball IQ and being able to know the other team's plays, being able to know other players' tendencies, calling out
Yeah, and
things, being
Rodman
a floor
was better than
general.
Dennis
that.
Rodman had all that
And Rodman
plus.
was better at that than
Okay.
Draymond.
Yeah, you're saying that like Rodman don't have that.
Okay, you got it.
No, I'm saying that the 3-point shooting don't matter to me. Like the shooting is not what I'm saying. Draymond's a better offensive player, no doubt. I give him that. But the thing that being able to have a guy that gets you 6 offensive rebounds a game made it where on offense you could actually miss. It was almost unfair to give Michael Jordan 2 chances almost the whole game. That shit is insane. I don't think people realize how great Rodman was. And then the year before he got there, they didn't win the chip. He was important.
Right. Hold on.
Y'all know
Let me
that Rodman, he was getting a lot of rebounds because he had a lot of dudes bricking outside of Jordan on that team too. Just want to mention that.
Hold on. Let me add to that. And say what you want about Rodman off the court, but on the court, he was every bit of gritty. If you looked in the NBA dictionary and you seen the word gritty, Dennis Rodman picture right there. I'm saying all that to say, he don't do shit like yelling the star player face, talking about we don't need you, you a bitch. He ain't doing that to Jordan.
That's stupid. Yes, that was stupid.
But I'm just saying that to say, look at the legacy he probably broke up, bro. He players don't want to play there. Look at Poole. Clay probably left because of Draymond antics. Like, bro, it's a lot that comes with building it. Listen, it's a lot to come building with a championship team, and some of that happens in the locker room. And the way Draymond is toxic to the locker room, and that's a problem. And Rodman,
okay, so how many titles do Dennis Rodman have?
What, 3?
3? 4?
No, he's got. I think he has.
No,
I think
five,
he has
five,
at
five.
least one with San Antonio. He has at least one with San Antonio.
He got 2 back-to-back with Detroit, I thought.
No, PT,
and he has 2 with Detroit.
He don't got one in San Antonio. San Antonio traded him, right? Matter of fact, he was on the team long enough. He was on the team long enough.
I thought he did have one with San Antonio.
But they traded.
I thought he had two with the Bulls.
He got 3. Conqueror said 3.
He's 4 times. 4 times.
He's
4 time
no,
champ.
yeah, I knew it's
He's the 4-time NBA champ. I'm looking on basketball reference. Yeah,
that nigga's here, man. I know it's 4 times. The 3P and the one with Detroit, man. Come on, yo.
No, I think he got 2 with He got 2 with the Bulls.
No, he got the 3P, and then he got the one Detroit with the Pistons.
You know what? Hold that. That was my bad. He is a 5-time NBA champ. My bad. Because I was comparing him and I was comparing him and Draymond's 4. He's a 5-time NBA champ. He has a championship.
He had back-to-back with the Pistons, right?
Yeah, with the yeah. I'm missing one.
He had a back-to-back with the Pistons. He had
and the 3P with the Bulls.
Yeah.
But he even played with the Lakers.
He got. I guess he wasn't on the
that.
team long enough or something for him not to get that title with San Antonio. I'm not sure. I have to look that up.
No, he got shipped out damn near immediately. Greg Popovich wanted nothing to do with him. What?
He played 2 years with their San Antonio. He played with them in 94 and 95.
How many games?
Hold on. Can I ask y'all something? Do y'all think that with Dennis Rodman leaving Detroit and going to Chicago, with the history between Detroit and Chicago, is the same thing? That KD going to OKC to Golden State is the same thing, or it's still different?
No, because the history ain't there.
No, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Okay.
No move in NBA history will ever be the same as what KD did. But at the same time, like I said, everybody want to judge him, but everybody ain't gonna sit there and stay with Westbrook either, and everybody ain't gonna pass up an opportunity to beat LeBron and mess up his legacy, right? Especially a lot of dudes that hate LeBron, they won't admit that. But they know if they had the chance to mess up his legacy or become part of the reason why he didn't get back-to-back in Cleveland, you would do it. And be MVP on top of that. Not only I came and ruined it, I was MVP too. Like, come on, bro. It'd be different if KD left, right? And Curry was the MVP back-to-back. But not only was he the best player, he was the MVP. When it counted the most, he hit that dagger in the same spot.
It was still Curry.
You feel me? This is my thing with KD. When he got the chance, he capitalized. You got to give him that. He didn't say, "Oh well, I lost to this team, and I'm gonna go to them, and I'm gonna try to spam, and I'm gonna try to stack the deck, and it is what it is. If I win or if I don't lose." He made sure that he won, and the only reason why he didn't get 3 or 4 titles in a row is because he got a little soft. But I feel like Draymond, he did KD that much respect. He should have gave the ball up. He was on bull because of something happened earlier in the season. Y'all didn't know something happened early in the season where Draymond was starting to act like he wanted to get a ball to KD. And he wanted to be selfish and stuff like that. And he started getting jealous of KD getting recognition on that team, bro.
No, that wasn't
he was
it,
getting
bro.
jealous of KD, bro. And that's why he didn't give him that ball. KD got pissed, and everything went left after that. But guess what? If you KD, I'm mad too in that situation. Coming down the court and scoring situation, you gonna keep the ball and fumble it?
Hold on, bro, because I know what situation you talk about. That wasn't it, bro. That situation stems from Draymond saying we play a certain way, we run a certain system. But KD came out and said, I love the system, but I could see that it has a cap onto it. He tried to fit himself into the system. That's when you start seeing more ISO play. Now, granted, it is fucking KD, so a lot of niggas just let that shit happen. But some other players on the team, like Draymond, is stuck into the system saying, no, we need to play the right way. Now, that shit did bubble up on the court, and it did hit this point right there, that moment you're talking about. But don't just put it all on, like, Draymond or, like...
I didn't say it's all on Draymond, but it's partially on the team, too. At the end of the day, they still got a title before KD and after KD. So they don't got nothing to prove. KD do. We know that, right? At the end of the day,
KD got nothing to prove, bro. KD got nothing to prove. He got nothing else to prove in his career, bro.
Nah, he don't, because he just not who niggas thought he was.
Who did you think
he was? If KD don't got nothing to prove, he's not elite.
Who did you think he was? Who did you think he was?
Elite, one of them niggas.
He's not one of them niggas? He's not elite?
He is, but he not, though.
So, you see what's going on? You see what's going on?
What kind of answer is that?
You see what's going on?
What kind of answer is that?
You see what's going on?
A real answer, because he is elite, but he's not one of them top niggas. Like when you mention greatest of all time, KD name is gonna keep going lower and lower down the list because he didn't win more championships.
Niggas is raising his name up higher and higher nowadays.
Yo, watch. I'm just talking about over time when you got Wemby's and other people coming up and shit like that, and you already got the people before him. How many chips he got? He got 2. Like niggas already discredit Braun for having 4. Like.
I think people still be forgetting that KD was an MVP and a scoring champion before he ever was in Golden State, bro.
No, niggas is gonna forget that. That's what I'm saying.
You're not gonna forget that.
Niggas remember rings.
They don't bring that up though. They just keep bringing up that he left OKC for a team that he had down 3-1.
He fucked up his legacy twice.
Not if you ask a Nets fan to be like, yo, he let the Celtics sweep him. Like
I'm saying,
bro, he had James Harden as a decoy with a bunch of trash. He was supposed to get swept.
No, that was him and Kyrie. Harden wasn't here for that.
Right.
That was him and his original plan.
Yeah, you
hold on. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody, man. This is 3 hours. We 3 hours in on this, man. Shout out to PT, Real Debates, for joining the panel. But y'all know the regulars and Easy, PT, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Jaden, the only one. Easy didn't let Real Debates give a commercial because he had said some bullshit. Now, Easy, let Real Debates have his commercial real quick. Let us know where we can find your content at Real Debates, and then we're gonna ask Jay. Talk to us, Real Debates.
You can find me at LeBron Legacy Podcast on my channel. And you know, I'll just be around on any channel, bro. Like I said, I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm a basketball fan first. I'm into facts over fiction. I'm into facts over feelings, and that's where I stand.
Yo, listen, I just want to say we would love to have you back, especially me. I'm not going to follow the Laker content for the most part. So to hear about how LeBron and Bronny is doing together, I would love for you to join the panel. I'm definitely trying to grow the show. So any big fan of any team is welcome. Some fans may give, you know what I'm saying, more of a hostile situation than others, but we ain't really get into it like that with LeBron. I ain't no LeBron hater. I got love for LeBron. I got love for his son. And again, man, we don't necessarily have a lot of Laker content on this page. So if you want to show up on the panel and let us know what's going on with LeBron, Bronny, and the Lakers, man, I'm cool with that. But again, thanks for that commercial. We definitely gonna sub to your page, sub to his page, and also shout out to my guy. This is JTV. Jay, can you just give us a quick commercial? Let us know what you got going on.
No doubt. Shout to the panel, shout to the channel, but I go by This Is J, man. Follow my page or YouTube. This is JTV, or you could check out any of my music anywhere on all streaming platforms. You can search This Is J, just how it's spelled on here, THISIZJAY. Or everything like Hot Sauce, or you could just look up A Different World. That's a group that I'm part of, or differentworld.com. You know what I mean? But word.
Yeah. I listened to Jay's music, Different World. That last joint he dropped was fire. I listened to his content
real soon too.
Yeah, and again, PT, before you go, I heard you mention that book. I tried to tweet you. I couldn't tweet you. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to, you know what I mean, talk about the book. I'm interested. Let me know where I can find the book. I'll read the book, then reach out to you so we can recap the book. You know what I mean? So just kind of shout your book out real quick before we go, please.
Yeah, the book is called Leave, Operationalizing a Pan-African Revolution. It's totally off of the basketball topic, and it drops October 1st. So we got time to chop it up. My Twitter account, I deleted it. I needed to focus. I needed to focus to write a book. I had like 2,000 followers, and everybody fucking wanted to argue every day. So I had to let that joint go.
Okay. I would love to hear about the book. We anticipating the book, man, for sure.
I appreciate that. You bring it up, Breezy, but I will plug it on here when it drops.
All right, cool. Shout out to PT, man. Shout out to Real Debates, man. Salute to you. But last but never least, shout out to my guy Easy, man. Let us know what you got going on before we get up out of here.
Yes, sir. Yo, even though it's gonna be Labor Day, make sure you tap in to the Hood CNN, the best hood morning news channel you could ever find. Shout out to my nigga Big Ox. You already know that's where you can find him at Big Ox Media. We going up on Monday, 10 o'clock Eastern. We going up even though it's Labor Day. I'm making that shit quick because you already know I'm on Parkway timing. So you already know. Yo, after the show, come find me on the Parkway. I'm losing my mind on that motherfucker.
I see you up there.
Hey, see you right there, PT. See you right there.
I'm gonna be up there with the fam.
Easy. If Easy tap in for some reason or another, first off, we not gonna be hearing the word he's saying if he at the Parkway. But if just
that's all I'm telling you. That's all you're gonna hear. Yo, after a while, the video gonna come down because it's gonna get copyright claim. Because nigga, you gonna hear all type of music on that shit. They just gonna take the video down. Y'all just gonna be streaming, then they just gonna end y'all live out of nowhere, like boom,
live bass. You ain't gonna hear. You ain't even know a song playing. It's straight bass.
Yeah, nah. But if Easy just pull up, he could just turn his camera on. Now I'm saying he ain't even gotta say nothing. Just turn your camera on. Let us know what you got going on. You know what I'm saying, and I'm definitely tapping in the NSB. That's one of my favorite shows. Shout out to Big Ox Media. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Y'all know where y'all can follow him at. I'm big fan Breezy.
Well, real quick, put the link to the joint in because I be trying to support y'all other channels too. Like if y'all can put a link in the joint so that I could track y'all down. Sometimes I'm searching And I know y'all by like the names that we talk to each other on here, so I don't think that's the name of the show. So I'll be having a hard time finding shit. So put the links in the chat, yo.
All right, so yeah, put your links in the chat. This I do my best. This is right here. This is the everybody that pretty much you could follow that be on the panel with us. Scrolling across the screen right
You
now.
talking about the link to Easy Show? Easy, throw the link to your show.
Oh, NSB, yeah.
Yo, so I just put the link on in the regular chat. Yo, that's my nigga Big Ox channel right there. So tap in to see it.
All right. Y'all can see Big Ox Media. Y'all can see Big Ox Media scrolling across the screen right there.
Come on. I just subscribed. I'm in tune. Thank you.
What time to come on, bro?
See you later. Get home safe, all right? Yo, 10 o'clock Eastern. Come on, you talking to y'all. We be going international. We be having people from Indiana, Tokyo, all type of shit pop up. But
Oh wait, so in the morning? No, you said the Hood Morning Show.
Yeah, the Hood Morning Show. So we tap in the morning. 10 in the morning.
All right.
10 in the morning.
Bring Hennessy and an English muffin, man. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, make sure y'all bring the yo. Just like my nigga Yusuke said, we off the Duce. Nigga, we outside on my Monday, boy. This shit about to go crazy, dog. I'm making that shit short and sweet, dog. But make sure y'all tap in. We got a lot of good content over there. Or I'm making that shit short and sweet.
That's a fact. And tap into my show, and we gonna get into something where, you know what I mean, I'm gonna just pull up and just see what's going on with the chat. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jay might have something cooking up. Y'all heard me and PT finna do something. Easy always got some show ideas, so stay tuned, man. And again, I want to say thank you and appreciate everybody rocking with us in the off season. Cause trust me, I know it ain't, you know what I'm saying, easy trying to, you know what I mean, in the off season. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the support. You know what I mean? So shout to y'all.
You talking about the off season? The season gonna be harder.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, we only got 5 national games. You know what I mean? But
I think it's at 1.
Maybe it went to 1. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But
I saw 1. I said, "Oh shit."
Why did I pull up to Smoke though, bro? Like I wanted to have a fun conversation. I pull up to Smoke, my nigga. I'm in a whole fucking debate and Smoke. Like what the fuck, dog?
the dude name is Real Debates, bro. He come here for that. That's the type of energy he's bringing. You know what I mean? And y'all just, you always pull up, but this is his first time on the panel.
That guy didn't say one nice thing about Kawhi the whole time, bro. The nigga didn't. He don't like Kawhi. That's what I got him.
Nah. It was funny because he said, "You don't like Kawhi." He said, "I hate Kawhi."
and then went on to say, "Nah, ain't nothing wrong with Kawhi, but if you everything wrong with him."
If you a LeBron fan, you hate Kawhi. Like that ring would have put LeBron in a different place.
Bro,
that series, goddamn.
No, bro, PT. His anger is placed in the wrong direction. He needs to hate KD. If KD never goes there, and if what he's saying is true, LeBron damn near 4-peats, my nigga. He is better than Jordan at that point. You need to hate KD, bro. What the fuck, nigga? Why you hate Kawhi?
Right?
Nigga, what the fuck?
When you said better for Jordan, my heart almost skipped a beat, man. Yo,
nigga, LeBron that age, he goes back home and went on 4-peat, nigga. The conversation would have been crazy, nigga. You say any one word wrong against LeBron, nigga, you would have had a fight, nigga.
Yeah, he said Dennis Rodman couldn't guard point guards.
So you already know how you feel about the Bulls right there if he's saying shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't know where he was. Again, Adon, somebody in the comments said it perfectly, like the way these LeBron fans be going so hard. And again, to Claude's point earlier in the comments, he was talking about Big O. And he was like, yo, I know it's tough me saying this about Oscar Robertson because you've never seen him play, but he put his stat line in there too. His stat line was 25-9. I'm like, God damn, he was doing that back then. He was crushing.
But
you know what I'm saying? And that's for his career.
But you see, Breeze, when you throw out shit like that without the context, then that shit get convoluted. Yeah, that was great numbers of what he did, but the pace of the game was at a crazy level. Niggas was getting like there's 30 extra shots back then than what is now. You know what I'm saying? There was 30 extra shots.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's another conversation. We could start the stream with that. We almost 3.5 hours in. Shout out to Andre 76. He a 76er fan. You know, again, I hope you know everybody name on this panel. Know what I'm saying? And not doing shows called Cooking Fans on Breezy Panel. You see what happened last time you did that? Tread lightly. You know what I mean? But again, man, we closing out, man, and I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know that already.
Breezy, one last thing.
Go ahead, PG.
I'm not a big Nets Daily fan, but there's an interesting article. Maybe we should look at the Bobby Marks one that talks about the 2025 offseason runs through Brooklyn. Some interesting things in there. Maybe we talk about it next show.
Okay. All right, I'll check it out before I do the next show, and then we can get to it.
I'm gonna read it right now.
Yo, don't do that. Joey, he was just asking me. I gotta send Joey the link. You know what I mean? And he came back and then cooked you again. So stop it. Shout out to Joey BK.
Yo, man, did y'all give a RIP to Fat Man Scoop, man?
Yeah,
word. Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah. I was saying that rest in peace, and I was also saying that that Fat Man School Brooklyn Clan, that's legendary. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna always be. I see you, Lee, but I'm about to close out. I gotta get ready for tomorrow. But shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna be back real soon with content. But I'm gonna read that article PT was talking about before I get back. But yeah, man, I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Rest in peace, Scoop.
Yo, real debate.
Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop.